Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have spoilers. Already voice is already going. Full week of live streaming. Spoilers for July 19th, 2021. It'll get better as we go. I just woke up, so I haven't talked yet today. You know, I woke up an hour ago, whatever. Let's see. I'm going to do the spoilers, but as we do them, I'm going to farm the vault at the same time, because I can actually do that. So I know last Sunday I said that would probably be the last time we do it like this. But since it's the vault, I'm going to go ahead and farm the vault while I do the spoilers. And I also have a theory on Gnome-a-paloozas. I finally worked it out in my head. I knew I was thinking something. I just couldn't figure out what I was thinking. So I have kind of like I don't know, just a theory to present to you guys and see what you think about it. As far as the Gnome-a-paloozas and whatnot, especially after the nerf. Because I haven't been running them. I'm saving mine, and I don't know. We'll talk about it after the spoilers. And it's more than what I said yesterday, so, you know, a little bit more worked out. But shout out to Tim, by the way, for becoming a member. Becoming a member. Remembering. So, he's a sinner. He's always a sinner, though, so let's get started with these weekly event spoilers for all platforms. Let me get some stuff on the screen. Let's start farming the vault, too, so you guys have something to watch. Go to Blackhawk just because I need the trait stone, kinda. And you can clear it without any trouble most of the time. And no turns for you. Double Ironhawk, Dust Devil Greed. Get me some verses. I'm farming verses. I'm not. That's what I'm doing. Farming verses. Alright. Weekly event spoilers. And hello, Sebastian, Roman B, Trey, Kim, Rainman. Also, let me get my everything started here. Come on, computer. And it's gonna load forever. Alright, that's on. I'll jump in the chat after the spoilers, I think. So yeah. Weekly event spoilers, PC Mobile, Xbox, PS4 for July 19th, 2021, the week of. We have a world event on starting Monday. The name is Sailing North, Medal of Strife, 160% spell damage for all troops in the current event. Merlantis is the kingdom for next week. Merlantis. Were Shark is the troop, I think. And then Tuesday, Faction Assault for Sea of Sorrow. Wednesday, Pet Rescue for Krabby from Merlantis. Class event Thursday, Tidecaller, of course. It's Merlantis. And then on Friday, July 23rd, Invasion. So maybe the invasion that we were supposed to have this weekend. Vasara, Mist of Scales, yeah. Sounds familiar. And that is it, supposedly. So to reiterate, world event is spell damage, Merlantis, Were Shark. Faction Assault is Sea of Sorrow. Pet is Krabby from Merlantis. Class is Tidecaller, Merlantis. And Friday is an invasion event for Mist of Scales, Vasara/Naga. Hello, Bobster, Dr. Mop, Tim. If I didn't say your name, I'm going to catch up after I get done with the spoilers. Doing the spoilers hot and heavy first. Troop spoilers for PC Mobile, Xbox, PS4. We have Hatir and Scroll coming in Monday, July 19th, 2021. Bagrim Woods. Wolves are not interested in the opinions of sheep. Arcane Blood and Dark. Base rarity Mythic. Troop type Elemental Beast. Troop role War Master. It's the white wolf and the black wolf that we've been seeing on the splash. Feral Balance. Convert all green gems to Lycanthropy gems and all yellow gems to Doom Skulls. Summon a Winter Wolf or Warg. Mana color blue, red, purple. Mana cost 23. So convert all green gems to Lycanthropy gems and all yellow gems to Doom Skulls. Summon a Winter Wolf or Warg. Huh. Trait number 1, Beast Bond. Allied beast gain 2 life. Trait number 2, Impervious. Y'all know what that means. And trait number 3, Feral Inspiration. Give 1 attack and magic to all beast allies when my turn begins. Those are never that great. So, traits aren't that great, really. And its spell converts green gems to Lycanthropy, so I don't know about that one. We'll see, though. Also on Monday, July 19th, 2021, we have our Glory Troop, Were Shark, the one you see if you look at the events for next week on your events screen. That's how it looks like. It's a shark. Were Shark, pleased to eat you from Merlantis. Arcane Shield, base rarity epic, troop type beast monster, troop row warlock. It's a shark, a cool looking shark. Moon Tooth is the spell. Inflict bleed on an enemy. If they use blue mana, inflict it twice more. There's a 10% chance to devour them for each Lycanthropy gem. Huh. It's kind of like that other shark that we got. Inflict bleed on an enemy. If they use blue mana, inflict it twice more. There's a 10% chance to devour them for each Lycanthropy gem. Mana color blue-brown. Mana cost 11. Trait number 1 is Frenzy. Gain 1 attack when taking damage. Trait number 2 is Razor Teeth. Inflict bleed when doing skull damage. And trait number 3 is Lycanthropy. 50% chance to convert a purple gem to a Lycanthropy gem at the start of my turn. So it devours based on Lycanthropy gems. Kind of cool, I guess. Alright, that's the only new troop. So Hater and Skrull, they're mythic, and I don't know how you get them. It's probably from the campaign. And Were Shark is the Glory Shop troop. It's epic. They're both Lycanthropy type troops, unfortunately. Weapon spoilers, PC Mobile, Xbox, PS4. Scale Guard Protector. That's the one I talked about last spoilers, because it was supposed to come in, but we had the vault of it instead. So you've heard this before, but just to go over it again, Friday, July 23rd, Mist of Scales, Scale Guard Protector. Rarity Legendary, Weapon Type Shield, Weapon Roll Generator. Mana color blue-purple. Mana cost 14. It explodes. Magic +1 red gems grant a random status effect to all Naga allies, then summon a Naga troop. So it's one of those. We like those. It has Armored, gain 4 armor. Vital, gain 4 life. Venomous, poison the first enemy. And Shielding, barrier myself. That's the only new weapon. Dark Court comes in July 30th. The new faction, July 30th. Pet spoilers. Get any new pets? No. July 30th, when the new faction comes in, that's when we get a new pet. It's a horsey. A cool looking horsey. Black hair. And Max Kingdom Power, PC, Mobile, Xbox, PS4. You out of here, Rain Man? What's up, man? Here for spoilers preview, then I got to bounce. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Hopefully we'll have another one tomorrow, you know? Oh, let's see. Max Kingdom Power. On the 19th, Merlantis Kingdom Power goes to 18. Magrim Woods Kingdom Power goes to 21 also. And then that's it. So Merlantis to 18 on Monday, and Magrim Woods to 21 on Monday. And that's it for PS4 and Xbox and PC Mobile. So now we're going to do Nintendo Switch. For the few of you out there. So weekly event spoilers for Nintendo Switch. On Monday, July 19th, 2021, they have a world event. Darkness, My Old Friend, 160% spell damage for all troops in the current event. That was Sister Ebony, Darkstone, Human Rogue. On Tuesday, Faction Assault for All Seeing Eye. We just had that, so you can watch my video from Tuesday. We just had All Seeing Eye, so maybe you guys are just right behind us. You're having a Darkstone week, and our Darkstone week is right now, so you can watch everything from this week and probably be okay. So that's pretty cool. Pet Rescue Wednesday for Shrunken Head. This looks very familiar. We just did this week. Then you have a class event Thursday for Plague Lord, like we just did. So all the videos from this past week, you can watch next week and use. And then Friday you have a bounty event. That's the only different thing. So Groshnock Armored Boar bounty event on Friday, July 23rd. Let's see if you have any new troops for Nintendo Switch. Come on, computer. Sister Ebony from Darkstone on Monday, July 19th. Looking for Sister Ivory. Arcane Skull. Base rarity Epic. Troop type Human Rogue. Troop role Assassin. Mask of Ice and Shadow is the spell. Deal magic +2 damage to the first and last enemies. If either enemy uses blue mana, deal double damage. If either enemy uses purple mana, barrier myself. Mana color purple-brown, mana cost 13. Trait number 1 is Arcane, gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. Trait number 2 is Stealthy, we all know what that is. And trait number 3, Mana Shield. Mana Burn, Mana Drain, and Mana Steal immunity. And that is it. So you get Sister Ebony on Nintendo Switch. Weapon spoilers. We do not use her in the future. She's not terrible, but very situational. Very user in restriction. You also are getting the Screaming... Maybe. No, you're not. Never mind. No new weapons. I'm going to say Screaming Tome, but that's July 30th. Kingdom spoilers. Your next faction is Emperor Anazar on August 20th. Your next new pet is Shrunken Head is new, so Wednesday is the new pet for you. Shrunken Head from Darkstone, pet color brown, troop type team bonus, and pet type human. So 1 new pet, 1 new troop. And last but not least, well, last but least, I guess, your Kingdom Power for Nintendo Switch. Darkstone Kingdom Power goes to 20 on the 19th, and that is it. Alright, so that's the spoilers for everyone. Let's go back. And I'm going to jump in the chat. Let me jump in the chat first. We'll catch up on chat now that that's over. Where's my video? Yeah, what do you guys think about thinking about saving Gnome-a-paloozas for when it's not a raid? Like when it's a raid, I don't know. Hold on a second. Everybody hit the like, please. We got 27 with 7 likes, so would really appreciate. Really appreciate. All right. What's going on? Shrogenrog and Trey and Sebastian and Roman B and Kim Barnes and Rain Man and Tim, Dr. Mop, Bobster, Sneaky. What's going on, Sneaky? Kinky Colleen is here. Anthony Richards, David, and Dregor. How's it going, guys? Stroganrog says, hello, Cinny. Trey says, morning. Sebastian says, hi. Roman B, hey. Trey says, saving mine also. Yeah, great minds think alike, right? Kim Barnes, good morning. Rainman, good morning. U7, what up? Dr. Mop, hi all, hi Cinny. Bob says hi. Bobster. Sebastian says, we got a Jaws troop. I know, doesn't it look pretty cool? I like it. Sneaky says hello. Rainman here for spoilers preview, then I gotta bounce for the day. Alright, man, we'll see ya. Have a good day. Thank you for dropping in. Tim says have a good day too. Ginky Colleen says, I stayed up to say hello, but it's after 5 a.m., so I can't stay long. Yeah, Sunday's usually our worst day for live streaming, I feel. I feel on Sunday people don't wake up early, like, which is understandable. Unless they're in different countries and whatnot, and they're already up. Or if they do wake up early on Sunday, they're doing something, and specifically, besides watching a live stream, yeah? Like if you wake up early on Sunday, you might be going somewhere. Or you might be sleeping in. Like one or the other. I don't feel like you wake up early to watch a live stream and, play Gems of War, but it is what it is. Anthony says, hey, Cinny, can't stay for the stream. Just wanted to pop in and say, hey, that sounds like a theme today, but it's fine. Thank you so much. Popping in helps more than not popping in. David, good morning. Ginky says, haha, thanks, I really need some sleep. I feel ya. I've been getting way less sleep than I need recently, too. Like, I've been getting 4 here and 5 there and 6 here and 7 if I'm lucky. I really need to get 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, but I've been getting like 4, 5, 6. I'm missing a couple hours here and there every other day. It sucks. Oh, Rayman says, I'll review your videos from last week. Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, isn't that perfect, man? You got it all set up for you now. So when Monday comes, you can just watch my Monday video from, like, 5 days ago, 6 days ago. Dragor says, hey, Cinny, just crushed a Gnome-a-palooza, so couldn't chat for a second. No problem. I completely understand. Yeah, everybody have an amazing day. You too, Rain Man. U7, does Gnome-a-palooza work on World Event? I don't think so. It doesn't work on Delves, so I assume they... I haven't tried it in a World Event, but I guess I would assume not. I think it's just PvP, Explore, and like challenges or something weird. Is that it? They mentioned it in like when we did the update. It only mentioned like 3 or 4 places. It's not everywhere. I'm actually in Australia watching at 10:24 p.m. Dang. Yeah, you're completely on the other side, huh? Good afternoon from the UK, says John. Good afternoon. Good morning. Anthony Richards, I can still leave it in a tab in the background for viewer retention, though, if you would like. Hey, if you can, I would appreciate it. It does help. It looks like we got more people here than we actually do. And then, you know how it is. The vicious cycle of YouTube. People don't watch things when it has less views for some reason. So the more views you got, the more people that watch. It's a vicious cycle. It sucks. Ginky says, Gnome-a-palooza only works in places you'd normally find gnomes. PvP, arena, explore, challenges. Yeah, I think that's right. So you could get an arena done by killing a bunch of gnomes. That might be cool. Anyway, the Gnome-a-palooza thing that I was going to say. So, I was thinking last night while I was farming a little bit. And it's the vault right now, right? So, we get more gnomes than usual right now. So, if you're sitting here and you're using Gnome-a-paloozas the whole time, while it's the vault event, you're getting less verses, in my opinion, than you... Like, you should be farming verses instead of farming vault keys. Because, like, during the vault event, gnomes have a better chance of appearing. And if you're you're running your Gnome-a-paloozas during a vault event, like, if you got a Gnome-a-palooza, it is what it is. It doesn't need to be a vault event for you to use it. Like, you got a Gnome-a-palooza, you could run it outside of the vault event, and it would be the same exact thing as if you ran it in the vault event. The only thing is the pity keys. That's why I'm saying maybe save like 2 or 3 or whatever Gnome-a-paloozas for your pity keys, and obviously run 2, 3, 4, 5 Gnome-a-paloozas on the fresh new vault event to get your pity keys. But after a while, you'll have diminishing returns. A Gnome-a-palooza is a Gnome-a-palooza, whether it's a vault event or not. So why are we running them during the vault event? I don't think that's smart. I think we should be farming verses during the vault event like it's a normal vault event. We're still getting vault keys, we're still getting gnomes, right? But we're also getting verses. So now we can run Gnome-a-paloozas during the regular week when it's not a vault event. And we're still, like, a Gnome-a-palooza is a Gnome-a-palooza, whether it's the vault event or not. It's the same exact thing. You get gnomes the entire time for 15 minutes, whether it's a vault event or not. So why are we wasting time running them during a vault event? I think that's a mistake. So I'm saving mine. I might run a couple today just for you guys. But I'm mostly saving mine, because I already got diminishing returns on my pity keys. Like, if I run a Gnome-a-palooza, I might get like 1, maybe half a 1 or something. So in my opinion, we should not be running Gnome-a-paloozas during the vault event, especially after you get to that diminishing return point on your vault keys. Then there's pets, like, you know how we were doing pets yesterday at the beginning of the Gnome-a-palooza? That way you could do that outside of a vault event. Now you can worry about pets more. You can run a Gnome-a-palooza outside of a vault event, and then you can do the pet, and you don't feel like, oh, I'm doing a PvP, like it's slow right now, I'm wasting some time. I don't know. I just think instead of doing a pet battle during a vault event, when you're done with your Gnome-a-palooza, which is wasting even more time of your vault event, so you're pretty much wasting vault event time every time you run a Gnome-a-palooza, and every time you run a pet. So why are we doing this during a vault event? You should not run your Gnome-a-paloozas during a vault event, because a Gnome-a-palooza is a Gnome-a-palooza, whether it's a vault event or not. So you're pretty much wasting your vault event time by running Gnome-a-paloozas in the vault event, and running pets in the vault event. You can do all that crap when the vault event's over. It's the same exact thing. It's not any different. The only difference is the pity keys. So you wait until you're getting diminishing returns on your vault key, or your pity keys, then you quit. You quit using your Gnome-a-paloozas and you farm verses. Because you can't get verses during a Gnome-a-palooza. We've shown that. You can get like... I got 1 for like 6 Gnome-a-paloozas. So that's my opinion. I think we should not. If you got 20 Gnome-a-paloozas, don't use all of them just because. Don't try to get like 1,000,000 keys just to get 1,000,000 keys. Like, I don't know. You're wasting your time. You're wasting... You could have more verses. You're going to use up all your verses and get a bunch of vault keys, yeah. But then you're not going to have any verses when you could have had however much time you just spent doing Gnome-a-paloozas. You could have been getting verses instead. Like I just did right there in that battle. If I was running a Gnome-a-palooza right now, I wouldn't have got this verse right here. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that thought? I think people that are just running Gnome-a-paloozas the whole time are doing it wrong. Higher vault key rates during vault weekend. Yeah, but it's the same whether you're doing a Gnome-a-palooza or a... I don't know. They say there's a higher vault key rate, but... I think if you ran a Gnome-a-palooza outside of a vault event, you would still get the same amount of vault keys from the Gnome-a-palooza. Plus, getting pity keys is like a guarantee. So you save them for the next vault event. Yeah, I did think that too, like the higher rate was the only con that I could think of. That did cross my mind, just the higher rate. But still, you're wasting time where you could be farming verses to get guaranteed Gnome-a-paloozas. You can run a Gnome-a-palooza outside the event. Bobster says I have City of Thieves capped at level 20 for farming. Now is better to do each city till I can't do it anymore, or all at once to 20, 30, 40, and on. If I were you, Bobster, I would just keep doing City of Thieves every day, 3 times at level 20, until you, get all your horde qualities on all your other ones to 10, until you get your horde level on all your other ones at like 100 at least. Don't even run the other ones. Just run City of Thieves every day at level 20, and then use the shards that you get to get the Mirage Queen, King Gobtruffle, Gargoyle, Harpy Mage, Queen Beatrix. Get all those troops, and then keep doing the City of Thieves at level 20 every day, 3 times. And then start leveling up your other other factions. Get all the factions, get them all to Horde quality 10. Get them all to Horde level 100 or so. I like to do 111, but I do the Associated Kingdom. And once you got all the other kingdoms to quality 10 and Horde level 100, then you can start thinking about running them. But until that point, I would just run. The only one I would actually fight or, play, the only one I'd actually run through is City of Thieves at level 20. Every day 3 times. Unless you're just not running them. I don't know. Dragor says PvP, Explore Arena, Adventure Board challenges. I think challenges means those kingdom challenges. I don't know. Please hit the like button. Arena would be slow, says Ginky. Dakoto says Gnome-a-palooza would be way broken if you could use it to clear level 500 dells. Yeah. That would be super broken. Dragor says farming versus for sure. Ginky says sleep calls. Glad I could say hi at least. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, Ginky Colleen. English Mofo, higher vault keys during vault event weekend. But you're getting 0 verses too, though, English Mofo. Once that Thursday honeymoon is over with, once that Thursday honeymoon is over, that all those Gnome-a-paloozas that you shouldn't have got, that you got right now, that you should probably save, is all I'm saying. Once those are gone, which you shouldn't even have them anyway, people aren't just going to be running Gnome-a-paloozas the whole vault weekend. I don't feel like it. You're going to be trying to get verses so you can get Gnome-a-paloozas. I just think it's like out of whack this weekend, basically. What we're seeing this weekend is not going to be the reality going forward. Maybe that's my point. I don't know. Because I understand that you get more vault keys during a vault. But most of the time people say that's because you can encounter more gnomes, not because the rate of the vault keys is higher. I know the rate of the vault keys is, quote, supposed to be higher, end quote. But I think they just say that because there's more gnomes. So you have a higher chance of getting a vault key because there's more gnomes out there. So they're able to say that the rate of the vault keys is higher too. But I think that's just based on, like, there's more gnomes. They probably don't turn up the rate that they drop vault keys. They probably just are able to say that because there's more gnomes out there. But who knows? How are we supposed to know? We can't see behind the scenes and what they're actually doing. So you just got to take... I mean, you're taking their word for it. If you want to take their word for it, that's up to you. I don't think you're the type that just takes somebody's word for it, though. I mean, higher vault key rate during vault event. That's what they say, man. That's what they say. Trey says, yep, full on verse farming. Gnome counter so high now that I won't miss out on many pity keys. Yeah, I want to save them to get... Because, check it out. Next vault event, maybe you'll have 10 verses going in. The vault event after that, if you run all your Gnome-a-paloozas during the vault event and you end up having 0 when you're done, how many are you going to have when the next one starts? In September. You would come into that one with 5 Gnome-a-paloozas. Then what about October? How many are you going to have coming into that one? Maybe 3 or something, if you're lucky. We're all going to start saving 3 to 5 of them for the next vault event. It is not going to be like this next vault event. and it's going to get more normal going forward, where people are saving. They're not running their Gnome-a-palooza the whole time during the vault event. They're more farming verses. I think that's how it's going to look, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm still working out this thought in my head anyway. You know what I mean? I don't have a... If you say, hey, well, there's a higher rate of vault keys during the vault event. That's a good counterpoint. But do we just have to take their word for that? And I always felt like they're just saying that because there's a higher rate of gnomes. So they're able to say that in their little sneaky snake way. They can claim that that's true just because it is, because there's more gnomes. And I like how you have the little star in front of your higher vault key rates. That's smart. I didn't see that. All right, man. He knows. Trey says, yep, full-on verse farming. Okay, Anthony, is there any mythics you would recommend to craft, or should I hold out for Ironhawk? Well, Ironhawk is definitely way better now because of Gnome-a-palooza. He's probably a top 10 mythic now, but... I don't think you can. Didn't we already have Ironhawk? So it's going to be quite a while. I thought we already had Ironhawk, like, both. Like, we had the Kingdom and the Soulforge, right? I think he's pretty much out of the cycle, so it might be a while. So yeah, you might want to go for something else, because it's going to... I'm pretty sure Ironhawk won't be back around for some months, for sure. Unless somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we already had Ironhawk in the Soulforge. We already had the event key. So it's going to be something like 30 weeks or something until you can get them again. So you might want to grab something else if you see it. That's a top 10 mythic. Because you could probably save up again. See all these verses I'm getting? If you're running a Gnome-a-palooza right now, you would not. You'd be getting your verses would be going down while mine are going up. But that don't matter if you went crazy on Thursday and you have like a huge stack of them. I'm just saying for normal people. Once again, you might see somebody else doing something, and you're a normal player and they're not. So you need to take into account that you don't have 30 Gnome-a-paloozas. You got 10. You need to temper your, just temper a little bit. Don't be running all 10 of your Gnome-a-paloozas because you see a guy running 30 of them. You gotta save a few. Maybe farm verses for a while during the vault event. When else are you gonna get them? If you run Gnome-a-paloozas the whole vault event, when are you gonna replace your verses? They're outside the vault event? Hell no. There's no gnomes outside the vault event. When are you gonna do it if you don't do it now? You're gonna use every single one of your Gnome-a-paloozas during this vault event, and then next vault event you're gonna have 0? And you're going to spend half the time trying to get them? When you could come into it with some and get some pity keys real fast? I mean, you might get a bunch of vault keys during this one. I just think it's smarter to at least save a couple. Come on, save 2 or 3. Farm a little bit for verses. Don't just run them the entire time. I don't know. Just a thought. You can use them outside of a vault event. You're not going to get less rewards when gnomes are in every single battle. If you run a Gnome-a-palooza outside of a vault event, you think you're going to get less than during a vault event? I think it'd be about the same. I think it's about the gnomes appearing more often is why they say there's a higher chance of a vault key. They're sneaky snaky like that. Because you could see a treasure gnome like however many times in 30 minutes, and it could drop a vault key one of those times. Then it looks like you're getting a vault key every 30 minutes, but it's just because you saw 10 treasure gnomes, and it drops it 1 out of every 10 times. Like, Dragor says, I'm farming verses and using them equally. It just sucks that you gotta use 4 of them to do a Gnome-a-palooza, so you're gonna have to, like, farm 4 more before you use another. Like, maybe that's the way to go. Maybe Dragor's right here. Maybe you, like, make sure you stay on the same number. Like every time you gain one, you can use it. So let's say you have 5 Gnome-a-paloozas. Don't run outside of the Gnome-a-palooza until you get 6. Then run a Gnome-a-palooza. Then farm versus until you get 6 again. Then run a Gnome-a-palooza. Then farm versus until you get 6 again. Then run a Gnome-a-palooza. Like, you're not allowed to run one unless you gain one. Like, that might be the way to go. Somewhere in the middle. Usually the answer. See, I'm getting a new gnome, like, freaking every 3rd time I get a gnome, I'm getting a new one out here. In a Gnome-a-palooza, we ran 6 of them, and I only got one verse the entire time. And that's a lot of time. So I'm sitting there for an hour and a half not getting any verses. Also, running pets and stuff, too. Like, pets take some people like 5 to 10 minutes. So if you ran 6 Gnome-a-paloozas in a row and then you ran a pet, you might have just went 2 hours without getting any verses. And how long are you going to play? Like, are you playing for 24 hours straight? You might only play for 2 or 3 hours. Now you just went negative on verses. I just think using a Gnome-a-palooza outside of a vault event isn't the worst thing ever. You could get a pet. Then you could run the pet while it's not a vault event, so you're not wasting your vault event. And you could get a bunch of gnomes outside of a vault event while everyone else is not. Like right now I'm farming verses. I'm still getting gnomes too. I'm not like not getting other gnomes. This is a normal vault event. If I don't run a Gnome-a-palooza, it's a normal vault event. I'm still getting vault keys, I'm still getting gnomes, but I'm also getting verses while you're not. Then, while it's not a vault event, I could run a Gnome-a-palooza while you can't. Because you used all yours up. But you can't get verses while I can't. You can't farm verses outside the vault event. I can farm gnomes while you can't. I can run a Gnome-a-palooza outside of a vault event, but you used all yours, wasted your vault event time, now you don't have verses because you're running Gnome-a-paloozas the whole time. You see what I mean? The whole time you're running your Gnome-a-paloozas, you're not getting any verses. While I can take mine and run them outside of the vault event, get the same thing you got, pretty much. You might get an extra vaulter key or two because you think the rate's higher. But I'm going to run a Gnome-a-palooza outside the vault event. Every single enemy is going to be a gnome. It's not going to change. A Gnome-a-palooza is a Gnome-a-palooza. It is what it is, whether you do it during a vault event or outside of a vault event. You know what I'm saying? So I can run my own vault event outside of when it's not even a vault event, but you can't because you weren't farming verses. You were running you were wasting your Gnome-a-paloozas inside of a vault event. I don't know. It's just a thought. It's not like I'm not saying that's what everybody should do, or it's just a discussion, just discussing. I want to see counterpoints and pros and cons and all that. I'm not saying everybody should listen to, just a thought. Like, I've been marinating in my brain for the last 2 or 3 days. Let's just say one guy has 5 Gnome-a-paloozas, the other guy has 5. The one guy runs them all during the vault event. The other guy saves them and farms verses while that guy's running his. Or let's just say 6, like they have, or whatever, 4 Gnome-a-paloozas. So one guy runs his Gnome-a-paloozas during the vault event, his 4 Gnome-a-paloozas during the vault event. So that's an hour. So an hour of time that he's not getting verses. The other guy doesn't use his 4, and he farms verses that entire hour. So the guy that runs his has 0 verses now. The guy that didn't run his, he went for an hour farming verses, so I don't know how many he's got now, but he has more than 4. He might have 6 or 7 or 8. Now I got 8. You had 4, you ran your 4, you got all your stuff for 4, right? Well, while you were doing that, you probably only got like 1 verse if you're lucky. while I was sitting here getting 2 sets or something. So now I got 6 Gnome-a-paloozas, and I run them outside of a vault event. You think who's getting more treasure? The guy that runs like 8 Gnome-a-paloozas outside of a vault event, or the guy that runs 4 inside of a vault event? Maybe you guys will understand if I say it that way. If you run them outside of a vault event, then you're not wasting your precious vault event where you can get more verses. I'd rather have 8 Gnome-a-paloozas than 4. I'm not taking their word for it that their vault keys pop up more often or whatever. Like, even if they do, like, I could get a ton of gold, a ton of souls, a ton of glory, a ton of everything else. You know how I gotta explain stuff over and over and over in different ways. I'm just trying to explain it to myself, too. Like, I don't even have the complete understanding of my thought yet. Teddy says, using them during a vault event gives you a higher chance at getting vault keys and epic vault keys from gnomes. That's what you keep saying. You just gotta believe the developers, though. While you're using your 4 Gnome-a-paloozas, I'm farming 4 more, and now I got twice as many as you. What do you think is a better way to go? I don't know. I'm just asking. Is the rate, like, if it's the rate is twice as much, I guess. I don't know. I just think they base that on more gnomes are appearing. I don't think they actually turn up the vault keys. They just turn up the gnomes, and then they say there's more vault keys, because it's still true. It's true. Why would they turn up the gnomes and turn up the vault keys if they could still say the vault keys are dropping more often, just based on there being more gnomes, because it's still true. You think they really turn up the gnomes and then also turn up the vault keys? You think so? When they can just turn up the gnomes and say that they turned them both up? They don't have to turn them both up independently. They could turn up the gnomes and say that there's more vault keys now. So I can sit out, farm versus, also get gnomes and vault keys while you're wasting your Gnome-a-paloozas. And then when it's not a vault event, you have none, and I have 8. I can run them outside of the vault event and also do pets and everything and not waste my vault event time. Still, like I said, a Gnome-a-palooza is a Gnome-a-palooza. You think it's different? I don't think it's different outside of a vault event. It might be slightly. Like, if you think that they turn up the vault keys, yeah, that's the good point. That's a good counterpoint. Okay, well, there's a higher rate of vault keys during a vault event. That's a good point. I mean, if it's true, it's a good point, but still, I think if I can get 4 verses while you're using your 4... Like, if I can get 4 Gnome-a-paloozas while you're using your 4 Gnome-a-paloozas, and I still have my original 4, now I have twice as many as you, does that make up for the higher rate of vault keys that you think you're getting? Now I have twice as many Gnome-a-paloozas as you? You're not going to get them while you're running them. Tim says sound thinking. Well, I hope so. I really don't know. I'm just like saying things and hoping you guys figure it out. Trey says Baz is what's holding me up. I have 19. 1 through 3 are 30 plus each. Dragor says, I don't think that's true. Frequency is higher. Rate is the same. That's what I think, man. No way outside the event. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're not going to get any verses outside the event. There's no way. And I actually have a chance if I'm running Gnome-a-paloozas outside the event. I think you have at least a little bit of a chance. You're getting gnomes every single battle for 15 minutes when it's not even a vault event. Other people can't even do what you can do. I can do that. I can make my own vault event whenever I want for a whole hour if I want to. Do you really think like a Gnome-a-palooza is going to have a lower rate than a vault event Gnome-a-palooza? I think a Gnome-a-palooza is a Gnome-a-palooza. So they might not even take the drop rate into account from the vault event while you're running a Gnome-a-palooza in the vault event. You know what I'm saying? Like a Gnome-a-palooza, you fire it off and now it's a Gnome-a-palooza, right? The vault event might even just go away at that point. It might just be a Gnome-a-palooza. All this, you know what I'm saying? PvP's not PvP anymore, right? Arena's not Arena anymore. The challenges aren't the challenges anymore. Explore's not Explore anymore. It's now a Gnome-a-palooza. Maybe the Vault event's not the Vault event anymore. A Gnome-a-palooza is a Gnome-a-palooza, inside or outside the Vault event. That it could be. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, what if it is? You can think whatever you want to think because you already did 50 million Gnome-a-paloozas and you don't want to be wrong. That's fine. But going forward, I'm just trying to help people out. Like, what if I'm right? Just because you're biased, there's probably people out there that are biased because they already ran like 50 million Gnome-a-paloozas and they don't want to feel like they wasted anything. So if you're biased, like I'm not biased because I only ran like, you know. So maybe I'm biased because I didn't run 50 million of them. But I could today if I wanted to, so I'm not really biased because I could still do that. I can still run like 10 today if I wanted to and still get the same benefit. Except for, you know, Thursday. Can't get that back, but... English Mofo says, okay, run one tomorrow on stream. I will. Why won't I? I'll definitely run one tomorrow on stream. What, are we going to not get gnomes outside of the Vault event? It's still going to be 4 gnomes in every single battle. You think, yeah, we should do that. That's fine with me. I was going to use all my Vault keys tomorrow, but sure, if you want to run Gnome-a-paloozas, we can do that too. I'm not scared to run them outside of a Vault event. I'm going to save a certain amount for the next Vault, because I'm not stupid. I'm going to save them for pity keys. That's a whole nother story, though. Everybody should do that. I think that's definitely decided on already. Like, you should save at least 2 or 3 for the next Vault event. Because you're not going to get them outside of the Vault event. So if you don't save them during the Vault event, you're not going to have them for the next one. Unless you, like, go into the next Vault event thinking you're going to get a certain amount, and then you're going to use them later. Which I don't think is the way to go. I think you should just run like 2 or 3 Gnome-a-paloozas at the beginning of the Vault event, and then farm Versus for the rest of the time. That's what's going to be going forward. That's all I'm saying. This Vault event is way different than any other Vault event. Nobody's going to be doing this next time. Just come back. Just let me know in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me I'm right in the future. That's all. 3 months from now, when people aren't running Gnome-a-paloozas the entire Vault event, you know, just say, yeah, you were right, Cinny. We are farming Versus most of the time during these Vault events. You're right. Steve-O says, morning, Cinny and Sinners. Dr. Mop, I wanted the souls quicker for Dawnbringer, mostly soul gnomes for me, but now I've got Dawnbringer back to farming Versus, still not enough for perlosering. Yeah, I mean, people got enough souls for Dawnbringer. People got enough, like, orbs for Zul'Goth. People got enough gold to do this or that. Like, you'll still get awesome stuff outside of a Vault event for Gnome-a-paloozas. I'm just wondering, is a Gnome-a-palooza whether it's a Vault event or not? I feel like everything, once you hit that button, everything's a Gnome-a-palooza. It doesn't care about the Vault event. I mean, it counts your gnome. It counts for the pity keys, I guess. I mean, it doesn't care in PvP. It's not PvP anymore, pretty much. You're facing 4 gnomes the entire time. I don't know, though. I like to argue about stuff, and even if I'm wrong sometimes, still fun. You can get a better understanding of, like, everything. You do the devil's advocate, see both sides of it. Then maybe you're stronger in your conviction that you should use them during a Vault event, just because we talked it out. Now you're not unsure anymore. You're 100% sure that you're right now. Even if that's all I accomplish. It's still fun to argue one side against the other and devil's advocate. I feel like everybody's smarter after. Even if one guy's argument is wrong, you still get to... Maybe he has one good point that he says. that you can take into account. What am I doing? Anthony says best bet for factions is City of Thieves level 20 forever and use faction events to raise the others. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's a point where you'll be done, but it's going to take a while. Some people, they should just farm City of Thieves at level 20 for months. You're going to be doing that for months, so settle in. 3 times a day for months. Until you got all the troops, all the horde qualities at 10, all the horde levels at 100. Then you can start running the other ones, because now you're ready to go. Now your horde quality's at 10, your level's at 100, or whatever you want it to be. Now you're ready to go on those other ones. You don't want to be just jumping around to different factions, doing this one here and this one there. Like, why don't you be ready? Like, you want to be ready to go. Get in a groove. I guess if you get bored of doing City of Thieves, like, you could level one other faction up and, like, start trying it. I can see that. You don't have to force yourself to be super bored every day. You could get one to horde quality 10 and level 100, and then also start running through that one if you wanted to. I'd just recommend, just to make it easier, make the advice easier. Just run City of Thieves every day, 3 times on level 20. And like 3 months from now, come back and say, okay, now what? We'll say level up all your horde qualities to 10 and all your horde levels to 100. Did you have enough shards and gold and... Did you have enough? Do you have enough treasure and all that? Are you good to go? Do you want to do any associated kingdoms? You want to get that extra 50% stats? There's a lot of preparation before you try for level 500. Some of them are really hard. Some of the horde levels you need to get to like 300. And that takes a lot of gold, a lot of treasure, a lot of shards. What up, Vishal? Hello, Chad. Blahhander, yeah, in my alliance, people started saving up to. In your alliance, that's a lot of people with the same opinion as me. Vishal, I got 9 vault keys and 2 epic vault keys in my second Gnome-a-palooza. Yeah, I just don't know if they're going to be different or not. We're going to have to see. We don't know. I don't know. You don't know. You don't know, right? You don't know. And I don't know. Until we run it outside of the vault event. Neither of us know. So neither of us are right or wrong. This will prove whether if their vault keys are turned up or not in the vault event. That's what it's going to show. And that's good, right? That's good. We can find out if they actually do turn them up. If I get a way less vault keys outside the vault event, then we know that they're turned up. Now we're going to know. That's a good thing. Even if I'm wrong, I don't care. At least I know. At least I can believe them more. We're going to know. As soon as we start running Gnome-a-paloozas when it's not a vault event, if we get way less vault keys, and we're seeing like 1 vault key for 15 minutes. Oh, I only got 1 during that. I only got 1 vault key during that Gnome-a-palooza, man. Definitely turned up during a vault event. Now I know. Now I feel better about it. I don't have to be right. I just want to have the discussion. I was thinking about it all weekend, like even the pet angle and the should you save them or not, or are you wasting time running them? Shouldn't you be farming verses? You can't get verses while you're running them, so you're not getting verses. You're going down. You're not going up in verses. And verses are they? Is it good to run them outside? I don't know. Got to see, I guess. We're all gonna see. We don't know right now, though. Nobody can say for sure. Except for the devs, I guess. And we might expose their sneaky, snaky wart. If I like have vault keys flying through the air during my Gnome-a-palooza outside of the vault event, how are you going to feel then? And it might not happen. I could have my foot in my mouth. Might not happen, but what if it does? What if I'm doing a Gnome-a-palooza outside the vault event, and I'm still getting like 3 vault events, or 3 vault keys, and epic here, epic there, and vault keys are flying off the shelf while I'm running a Gnome-a-palooza outside of it. I don't know though, maybe not. Just a discussion. My main point is though, if you're running it during the vault event, you're not getting verses. And when are you going to get verses otherwise? Except for during a vault event. You're not going to get them when it's not a vault event. Would you rather have 8 verses or 4 verses? Or 8 Gnome-a-paloozas or 4 Gnome-a-paloozas? Guess it depends how much vault keys we get when we're not doing a vault event. So, I guess we won't see until tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Getting verse 4 is like a dream. Vishal, I am shocked that I got totally 3 mythics this week. That is Mother of Darkness, TPK, and Draculus. I got Draculus for 5,000 glory by Glory Gnomes. Nice. You got some solid mythics there, man. I had that week like last week. I got Queltzama, or whatever week, I don't know. I got Queltzama, Mother of Darkness, Shade of Zorn, and then like a couple weapons. And that almost never happens to me. I usually only get like 1 new mythic or whatever. And I got 3 last week. It was pretty cool. Chad got Dawnbringer through Palooza as well. Yeah, Dr. Mop had a good idea that I should do a Dawnbringer video. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. I might have to think about it for a few days. Dragor needs verse 2. Sebastian, Adana was in this campaign. Bawhander says saving up, huh? Vishal, I lost all my verse 4. Sorry, man. Anthony, also when you're farming Arcane's medals outside a vault event, you still get the chance to get the verses, though it would be significantly less. Yeah, good luck getting the verse outside of a vault event. I think I did, though. I don't know. It took a while, though. It was like 3 hours or something. I guess you could, but are you really? I don't know. Yesterday I went, I don't need it, I don't need it, I definitely don't need it. Significantly least. Avoiding pets for now, says Dragor. Yeah, that's like, you could run 1 Gnome-a-palooza outside a vault event, get a pet each day, maybe. Instead of wasting the time in a vault event doing the pet. Like, that could be one of those middle ground things. What if you save 1 for each day of the week and you get a new pet each day of the week? Now you have way more pets than we used to have. And you're not wasting time in the vault event running through a pet. You could save 1 Gnome-a-palooza for each day, and then save like 2 or 3 for the next vault event. So everybody might want to save like 8 to 10 Gnome-a-paloozas. Then you get a new different pet every day. And you can save 2 or 3 for the next vault event, so you can get pity keys. And you can also have your own little vault event outside of a vault event, while nobody else can. What up, D-Rock? John says, I am playing Vault. I am with you, saving verses once you get to a certain amount. That's the disadvantage of watching certain Gems of War YouTube channels who set their Vault key target of 1,000. I mean, that's a cool goal to have for himself. Trey says, my wife won't be sad to see the event end. She just don't understand the importance of grinding verses, right? Dragor says, nah, Cinny, you're right. Ideally, just farm verses all event. I mean, it's the best time to farm them. If you want to farm verses, now's the time. But somebody else might say, well, if you want to farm vault keys, now is the time too. But I'm still doing that too. I'm still doing that too. But you're not. I mean, you kind of are. But it's a very, very, very small chance. From what I've seen. Decado, at the most you should stop running Gnome-a-paloozas when one 15-minute session doesn't grant you a pity key. Exactly. That's a good time to stop, I think. Like 90, when you get to that 90 area, maybe 100. When you need like 100 gnomes, you should start thinking about it. Diminishing returns. I'm just taking the other side. Some people get too extreme and are too high level and they can't relate to other people. So when you see a guy running a Gnome-a-palooza the entire time, like the whole time, you might think that that's what you should do. But maybe you should, yeah, you're at a different point in the game. Maybe you shouldn't do that the entire time. Maybe you should save a few. And maybe you only have 10 while this guy has 50. So you see him running 40 of them back to back to back to back to back to back to back. So now you think you should run all 10 of yours back to back to back to back to back. And it's not the case. Maybe you should save 5 of them, and that's half of them. So you're not going to be running them the entire time. But maybe it, like, some people misunderstand and they run all 10 of theirs, and now they have 0 at the end of the vault event because they thought they were supposed to. Because they see somebody else and that's all they're doing the whole time. When I get done blabbering and ranting, I'll probably run one just for fun, though. I want to run a couple more. I'm not going to not run any. Because it is a good thing to do. I'm just saying don't run all of yours. John says, I currently have 12 Gnome-a-paloozas and 25 green, 22 red, 12 blue, and 15... Yeah. I'm no K guy, says, worried devs might find a way to nerf Gnome-a-palooza further somehow, though. That's true, too. That's true, too. I'm worried about them nerfing vault keys, too. I'm probably going to run all my epic keys tomorrow. I know I should wait for the moon and everything, but I still need the sun. I need all the new gnomes. Like, I need enough that I won't feel too bad running them. And what if they nerf them somehow just to get back at us? What if they're vindictive? They changed the concept that all you need to focus in this vault event is versus, 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 and nothing else. That's what I feel. But you also get vault keys alongside of those verses. It's not like you're going to get no vault keys if you're not running no... The vault's still awesome like it used to be. You don't have to... It's like chasing the dragon. You don't have to chase the dragon the entire time. You're getting addicted to those Gnome-a-paloozas. So you think you got to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. They're getting you addicted to that. Put down the mirror in the straw. Put that down, y'all. They're getting you addicted to running them. Then you're going to be out, and then you're going to start buying verses. They're just trying to get you addicted. Just be smart. Save them up and have some for every day. Don't eat them. Don't drink it all up. Don't drink it all up in one day. And then they're going to be selling them to you. Then you're going to be selling your pants for verses. You'll be selling your car for gas money. Kenny Mix, using my Gnome-a-palooza so that way I have better chances of getting another Gnome-a-palooza. That's not true, though. How many verses are you getting during a Gnome-a-palooza? I'm not getting any. I got like 1 out of 6 times. If you're getting lucky and getting a bunch of verses during a Gnome-a-palooza, that's a different story, but that hasn't happened since Thursday. They turned it so far down. I got 1 out of like 6 Gnome-a-paloozas. And other people might have a little bit of a higher rate than me, but that's all I know. That's all I know from my experience with my own eyes. I got like 1 verse during multiple Gnome-a-paloozas. Not one Gnome-a-palooza. I got one, like, green verse. Sebastian already got some vault keys by gnomes out to vault event. Yeah, well, how was the rate, though? That's what we need to know. Was it, like, way less? Was it enough to where if you run twice as many Gnome-a-paloozas as the guy that has them during the vault event, that it's still... Is it better? Because I can get... While you're running your 4 Gnome-a-paloozas during a vault event, hopefully I'm getting, like, an extra 1 or 2 or 3. And now you're down 1 and I'm up 1 or 2. Gidraulis, good afternoon. What are we playing? I'm just farming verses right now. I'm gonna do a Gnome-a-palooza though. Gems of War. D-Rock says they don't, but I don't know what he's I'm way too far behind. Probably they don't drop during a Gnome-a-palooza. That's true. They really don't. They do, but they don't. Not enough to replenish that Gnome-a-palooza anymore. So you're definitely going down a little bit in verses if you use one. Hey Liz Lawrence, how's it going? Sorry I'm so far behind. You probably think I'm ignoring you, but I'm not. Vishal, wish I could have grinded the game this week, but what to do? Gems is made not available as usual to me anymore. If so, I would have 10 Gnome-a-palooza this weekend. Yeah. Okay, English thinks we're gonna get way less vault keys, so that might be true. I'm just discussing. You'll also have way less verses. That's also true, though. So you might be right about way less vault keys. I might be right about you having way less verses. So English Mofo is gonna have way less verses. Maybe not, though, because he might have ran it up on Thursday, but that doesn't count. Once you run those out, it's going to be back to normal. Anything you did on Thursday is not normal. It's not going to count. It's not going to be like that. Liz says, what if they turn gnomes up 0.001% and we all think there's more because we are farming more and this is all just normal gems malarkey? Liz says, RNGesus hates me. I have seen one gnome all weekend. Dang. Dragor, 3 Gnome-a-paloozas for pity keys. Always do that each vault event. Yeah, that's what I think. About 3. 3 to 5. The law of averages is on my side, says D-Rock. I can't say your name there. The frog. Massage. Mac? I'll just call you Mac. Mac. Wait, what? Verses still drop? Yeah. Just not in the Gnome-a-palooza. And they still do. It's just very rare. They drop everywhere right now. It's just very rare in a Gnome-a-palooza, and it's much more possible outside of a Gnome-a-palooza. Liz says I wouldn't know. Vishal says, OMG, Sinny is way behind chat. Sinny Socrates, says Dr. Mom. Did you hear the oiled butt cheeks? Tim says, speaking on that, why are you saving glory for? Ah, new mythics. New mythics, pretty much. Liz says, hopefully not. Don't want him going out that way. John, will verses survive beyond today? Any reason to save them? Yeah, you can run them whenever you want. I'm pretty sure. We were running them... We were getting them before the vault event. People were setting them off before the vault event even started, so you can probably set them off after the vault event ends. Unless they make that a thing. What if they say you can't set them off unless it's a vault event? I don't think that's true, though. I think you can set them off whenever you want. Dragor, getting HKI from event keys was the catalyst for me to max out my delves. You should keep COT for farming, though. Good stuff. Tim says, after I save so much for new mythic rolling, glory is not used, so it's good to max out new legendaries. I guess I'm saving them for new mythics, like just in case. I'm just scared, I guess. You might be right, though. I might have enough keys now that I can start using my glory. I just want to make sure I get that new mythic. I remember how it felt to not get it. There's people out there that don't get the new mythic every single time. So I'm like still like being extra careful that I can still get the new mythic every single time, because it's only been, I don't know, it's probably been like a year now, but yeah, I should probably take off the training wheels. You might be right on that. Just being extra careful and extra cautious that I get, like, what, you know, Ironhawk. I need 2 Ironhawks all of a sudden. And what if I have terrible luck? And I use all my guild seals, then I use all my glory keys, then I use all my gem keys. That's why. You know? Something like Ironhawk comes in where you need 2 of them or 3 of them. So, you know, that's why. That's the reason that I'm like carefully, you know, the one that but probably won't happen, but it did happen. So what if I got really unlucky during a new mythic and we needed 2 or 3 of them because there's some crazy awesome team like Ironhawk? So that's why I saved my glory. I don't know. I'm not blocked super hard by any troops. Maybe 1 or 2 kingdoms. Mostly pets, so once I'm super blocked in every single kingdom by glory troops, then yeah. But right now it's mostly pets. So that's not, you know, I don't see that problem in my immediate future. Once I do, of course I'll address it. Right now I'm more worried about a new mythic like Ironhawk coming in and me getting unlucky and then all of a sudden I have no keys. And I'm definitely not doing VIP crap. So I'm not paying real money to, oops, I got bad luck this mythic, I better spend some real money. I'm not doing that. What up, Alan Polly? John Borgren says, played 120 vaults, no sun, no moon. Oh, I know, me too, man. I did like 40 of them. You've done way more than me, obviously, but I tried like 50 or 40 or 30. I didn't get anything either. That's why I'm going to do all my epics. John has a lot of keys. D-Rock, it's just not that important to me, says D-Rock. I'm going to try to pull Kurandar from random keys, but he's not in the drop table on Switch yet, says Dragor. Dr. Mop, this whole stream so far, 1 verse and 1 explorer. What? Oh, you? Because I bet you I got more than that. Hagere, or Vishal, should we slow our chat speed because Cinny is way behind? Nah, it's fine. You just have to remember that I'm way behind, is all. My next pity key is at 120-ish. I'm at Jonathan. I got 20 sets of verses for Gnome-a-palooza. Used 10 and used 100 vault keys and crafted 4 power orbs on Thursday and Friday. I used 50 vault keys and only 1 major ascension. Vault keys got nerfed. You think they did? I bet you that's what they're going to do. That's how they can get back at us. Vishal says, yeah, Jonathan, when devs try to nerf an event, they nerf the whole game. D-Rock. LOL, wait till he gets down here. Alan, I'm hoarding my verses just in case. The most important thing is, are we going to live stream tomorrow? Because right now we're not. Just by the way. Alan says, I'm hoarding my verses just in case. Yeah, some people, like, you're hoarding them just in case. Some people are using them all just in case. Like, nobody really knows. I just want to argue both sides of it and discuss it. Yeah. Can't base everything on somebody that went wild on Thursday and now they have a wild weekend. You're preaching to the choir, says Awesome Al. That's exactly why it's the choir. Because Cinny is always preaching. You guys are choirs in the church of Sinnycool. The flash offer today is a joke. $50 for verses and there are 2 to buy. Flash offer is trash. Bobster says I can do boss level 20, 30, but not 40 in the delves, right? Yeah, you can, but Why not just do 20? It's faster. Don't mess with 30. You can, and it'll still have 20 there, I think. There's really no reason, though. Maybe get a little faction or something. The reason I'm way behind is because certain people will say something that I'll talk about it for like 5 minutes. So then everybody else is chatting while I'm discussing the one thing that the one person said. So then I get way behind because I'm talking about why I don't use my glory or why I'm, you know. Somebody says something interesting, I'm going to talk about it for 5 minutes, then everybody else is still chatting like I get way behind, you know? You better keep hoarding, says D-Rock. Krasmayo is looking for a pet gnome before work. That's awesome, Al. I just got 2 verses in 1 minute by just farming. I know, but you won't get that in the Gnome-a-palooza. That's how the rich stay rich, remember? Tim says, LOL. Hey, I think I caught up. Chad, maybe a troop that empowers another troop, that would be crazy. Dragor, the only good purchase I recommend in this game is Death Knight armor. You say you respect my commitment to free-to-play. I know. I could be way higher level than all the animuses and copies and nomos. Then they would respect me because they would, then I would be paying for the Death Knight armor and have like 1600. I'd be like level 1600. Then they would respect me. But who cares about them, right? They think they're better than me because they're higher level. But they have the Death Knight armor, and that's why. Because I could be that level too. Alright, I think I caught up. Did I skip anybody? I don't know. I think I caught up. You guys thought I wouldn't, but I did. Now to get behind again by running a Gnome-a-palooza. You ready? I'm gonna get behind in the chat again by running a Gnome-a-palooza. Good thing is, you know I'll read it, whether it's 5 minutes from now or, you know, 30 seconds from now. No, I'll read it eventually. Alright, let me throw down a Gnome-a-palooza, because I'm not saving all of mine, I'm just saying. Might want to save some of them. Not being a hit. I got 25 vault keys, that's okay, that's decent, right? 17, that might be a little too much. I might need to run like 7 of them today. Alright, here we go, y'all. Nah, I don't know what the new boss troop is. I want to know, because I got 7 power orbs. I'm so close. I don't know when the new boss troop is coming out. I've been asking people that myself. Try to see chat sometime, Cindy. Sound max, please. Music is nice. So I'm just going straight for the gusto here. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's see how many new gnomes we get here. If they start popping off, then I'm gonna be. We did just get a vault key. It's just like, is the Gnome-a-palooza gonna be different outside of the vault? That's all I want to know. Like, that's my query. I wish I ran some, like, on Wednesday. But I was spending the whole time trying to get verses. And I only got 1 verse, remember? We farmed for like 3 hours Wednesday, and I got 1 verse. Orb grinding is a bear. I only added 2 power this event. Yeah. You just gotta do every single event all the way to completion, and maybe try for some leaderboards and use some vault keys. And I have a video on that, how to get Zul'Goth. But that's basically the answer. Get every Chaos Orb you can. That's the short answer. Orb grinding is a shark. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do it Monday, because Monday's going to be pretty busy. Like always, it's going to be the weekly preview. Right now, it's going to be pre-recorded, by the way. Just by the way, I know. We've had a great run so far, guys. If it ended now, I wouldn't be sad. It would be an amazing run. What was it? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We went 9 straight days. 9 straight live streams. Maybe you guys are bored of it. Sick of it. You want a regular pre-recorded video tomorrow. I'd understand. Another vault key. I just want to see what we get outside of a vault event for a Gnome-a-palooza. Then I'll decide what I think. I keep changing my mind this whole weekend. That's why I wanted to discuss it with you guys. Vishal couldn't make a single power orb. Question mark on top the left has a breakdown of the probabilities. Yeah. Sneaky says, when's Gnome event ending? Today at, Monday at reset, pretty much. Glory chest mythic is 0.01%. And I've still gotten them out of there before. If you have enough glory keys, if you have 1,000, that's, I think 1,000, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know. You could still use your glory keys and get a mythic. I've done it a few times. It's like my little backup plan. If I run out of other keys, I'll use my glory. Isn't that a song? Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Wednesday, Thursday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Something all week for you. These days are ours. These days are all happy days. Should I just sing the entire time? When I don't know what else to say, I'll just sing. These days are... John, come on. Come on, John. These days are... Come on, John, let's go. These days are... You know that song, right? Probably doesn't go with this music very good, though. We're jumping the shark, y'all. Get it? Get it? Get it? Shark's coming in tomorrow. I'm singing the Happy Days song. He said no. These days are ours. If a new appears, it will be in Magrim Woods week like Enraged Kurandaro during the first campaign. Kim says you are too funny. I crack myself up. That's how funny I am. I laugh at myself. Like oiling my butt cheeks. Jonathan, I got 34 of 2 verse and only 10 of 4 verse. It's super lopsided. Yeah, that's gonna be the problem if you run out. When are you gonna farm them? You'd be like, man, when am I supposed to farm these verses, man? When am I supposed to? Look at this. I got 10 of this one. I got 1 of this one. I got 3 of this one. And I got like 2 of this one. When am I supposed to do this? When should I be doing? I don't even... When? How am I supposed to get these verses? When am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to farm these verses, man? Oh, during a vault event? Oh, yeah, duh. Thursday was just an anomaly. That's why people have so many, and they're just non-stop grinding, throwing Gnome-a-paloozas during the whole vault event. That's not going to be reality going forward? Oh. I mean, we're going to be farming verses during the vault event? I think I heard a guy say that one time. Yeah, I didn't do a pet gnome. I've changed my mind about that. I want to do that outside of the vault event. Chad Plymail is the Fonz. Jonathan says, the comment is not when. I have it that regardless of farming, they are not coming out evenly. They need to fix that. Yeah. You basically have as many Gnome-a-paloozas as the least verses you have. It doesn't matter otherwise. You can have 1,000 of the one color and 5 of the other color, and you only got 5. You don't have 1,000. So it don't even matter till you get the other color. You got 1,000 of this color, 1,000 of that color, 1,000 of the other color, but you only got 1 of the other, you know? You got 1. You only got 1 Gnome-a-palooza. It's cool that you got those other ones ready to go, but they don't even matter until you get that other color. Do they need to? Man, they've been making so many mistakes lately. You think they're gonna fix that? They don't care about lopsided verses. They're still trying to fix the crazy skull damage in the delves. Or wherever, everywhere. Your verse rate this morning sucks. Have we seen a new gnome yet in this Gnome-a-palooza, guys? I haven't seen one. Maybe we did. I've been reading chat and not paying attention, but I should have looked at my numbers before this. That way I could tell. But I haven't seen a new gnome during this at all. And the previous 6 times that I did one, I didn't get a verse either, except for one verse. Not one Gnome-a-palooza. I got 1 verse during Gnome-a-paloozas this entire weekend. I have more glory now than ever before. Usually I'd have less than 50. Yes, 50, not 50k. I like to save mine, but people like to argue about the glory troop. It's cool, I mean, if you're that high level, that ascending 1 troop can get you a power level, then props to you. But I'm not as bougie as you. Or I'm not, you know, I guess some lower level people that could be true too, but most of the time, if you're blocked by 1 single troop, and then a new troop comes into the game, and that's going to get you the next kingdom power, that means you're super duper bougie high level, and you're waiting on stuff to come into the game, which I'm not. I'm not like waiting with bated breath for a new troop to come in so I can get a power level. If I get to that point, I'll probably start a new... I'll probably play my new account. Because that's too at the top of the game. I don't want to be that high at the top of the game, where I'm waiting on stuff to come in just to have something new to do. That would suck. I like having multiple things to chase and do. I could level up my classes. I could try to get Duskbringer. I got delves that I still need to get all the way completed. I got, like, I'm missing certain mythics and whatnot. Like, I got a lot of stuff still that I can do. Leveling up kingdoms and power. I like that. I don't want to be at the end of the game where I'm waiting on the next week so I have something to do for a day. That would suck. I'd start over, probably. Still no new gnomes during this Gnome-a-palooza. How am I going to replenish those 4 verses that I just used? When would I do that? When would we farm versus? Like, I don't even know when I would farm versus. Like, when would be the time? Like, when do you think? I don't know, man. How... There's just none popping off right now. Getting a lot of vault keys, though. That's a good argument, so... I like that. I like that. I like that. That's the only argument I recognize. The vault key rate argument. The only one I recognize. And my response to that, you gotta trust these sneaky, snaky devs. If you want to have that side of the argument, you're trusting Holy Boot, Double Skull Damage, Thursday, Lycanthropy, Treasure Hunters. That's who you're trusting. Campaign task, offers up the butt, greedy, greedy, greedy. That's your side of the argument. I was always under the impression the vault key drop rate's higher because the gnome rate's higher. But I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing 4 gnomes every single battle here. Of course I'm going to get some vault keys. But I think that's possible outside of a vault event, too. Like, if you get 4 gnomes, there's a higher chance you're going to get a vault key, whether you're in the vault event or not. Like, that's 100% true. Now, is there an extra percent chance? Like, is there an extra on top? Like, some icing? Are they giving us some icing? Are they really? I just didn't see no vault keys in those last 2 sets. Are they that turned up? I see them, though. I do. I see them. But I'm going to be doing this exact same thing outside. All right. I didn't see no vault key on that one. Are they super duper turned up? I just killed 12 gnomes and got 0. There's one, finally. So, 1 in 16 gnomes, maybe? Is that like a normal rate? Like, if I killed 16 gnomes outside of a vault event, would I only get 1 vault key like I just did? Sounds about right. Doesn't seem like it's super duper turned up. Might be, though. I don't know. I can't see it behind the scenes. But I know one thing I know is I haven't got any new gnomes during this Gnome-a-palooza. I haven't seen any of those. There's another vault key, though, so... The only thing is what we can see with our own eyes. So, I see. We got 2 vault keys out of, like, 20 gnomes. That's pretty good. Give me another one. Yay, I think I got another one. So 3 out of like 24. That's pretty good. Still no new gnomes though. 3 vault keys out of 28 gnomes? That doesn't add up, does it? Yeah, it does. 3 vault keys out of 28. Another one. Yay! Look at that. 4 out of 32. 4 vault keys out of 32 gnomes. It's because you're getting 4 gnomes every single battle, so... Normally you would get like 1 every battle. Or whatever. You wouldn't even get a gnome every single battle, right? It just seems like you're getting more vault keys because you're getting 4 chances every battle. Every battle. During a normal vault event, a gnome will pop up like once every 4 or 5 or 6 battles. And then you got to do that like 4 times just to be the same as a Gnome-a-palooza. So it looks like, oh my god, we're getting so many vault keys. But it's because there's 4 gnomes in 1 battle. There's not just 1 gnome, and it's not just every 4 battles. It's like, you know, chance on top of chance on top of chance instead of like 1 every once in a while. So now, in the time that you would have got 1 gnome, you're getting like 30 gnomes. So of course you're going to get more vault keys. I just think it's because the gnome rate, like the gnomes, there's more gnomes, so there's more vault keys. How many vault keys do you normally get during a vault event? I get like 13, 14. I know there's people out there that get 20, 30, 50, whatever. But for me, just doing a normal amount as a normal person, I'll come out of a vault event with 13, 14, 15 vault keys. 17, 20, something like that. And that's for like 10 hours. So I'm getting like two an hour or something. Is that crazy turned up? Oh my god, vault event? Hopefully the Gnome-a-palooza is the same outside of a vault event as it is inside. That would be cool. Then it'd be worth saving and farming them in the vault event. But who knows? I guess we're gonna get a bunch of what you call it? Shooting blanks. We're gonna get a bunch of gnomes that are shooting blanks outside of the vault event. What is that called? They got ED. Our gnomes outside, when we run a Gnome-a-palooza outside the vault event, they all got ED. Alright, let's see. So I didn't see any new gnomes though. I mean, you can rewind and put it on half speed and double check my math and my eyes, but I saw 0 new gnomes during that Gnome-a-palooza. I might be wrong, like I was chatting a little bit. Alright, let me catch up. I'll run just normal vault event while I'm catching up. I'd argue that was completely intentional. What do you mean? What, the skull thing? Before the event, I only had 2 useless mythics. Now I have more than 10 useless mythics. El Said. Dr. Mop, I have more glory now than ever before. I think I read that. D-Rock says something was completely intentional, but I'm drawing a blank. Maybe the skull damage thing? Or the Thursday thing? They sure can fix things quickly when it hits their wallet. Yeah, they aren't jumping to fix the skull damage, are they? Because that doesn't hurt anything. Bobster, green 23, blue 14, yellow 8, 5, so very low rate for me. Krasmayo, pet gnome, and now 18 future paloozas. Nice. Trey says, I did a double craft yesterday and 0 mana surge gnomes in the 30-minute straight verse farming and explore since then. Same here, man. I've run 7, I think. Don't take, I might be 6, it might be 5. Something like 7 Gnome-a-paloozas, and I got 1 verse during that whole, not 1 Gnome-a-palooza, 1 verse. Will you get more vault keys? Yeah, but how many verses could you have farmed during that 2 hours outside of a Gnome-a-palooza? And then how many how many do you have compared to the guy that ran them? It's like, even if the vault key rate is higher in the vault event, it's at least a little bit counteracted by how many verses you would get. And now I have more Gnome-a-paloozas than you. You gotta take that into account. Even if you're completely right and the vault event rate, or the vault key rate, is higher in the vault event, you can be right. But while you're running those, I'm getting more Gnome-a-paloozas. So that at least counteracts it a little bit. Because now I got 15 minutes of straight gnomes. At least 1 more than you got. And I still got the ones that you used. I'm just not using them. Doesn't mean I don't got the ones you got 4, I got 4. You use your 4. You get however many vault keys. I save my 4. And instead, during that hour, I'm farming verses. Let's say I get 4 Gnome-a-paloozas while you're doing 4 of them. So I gain 4 while you're using 4. Now I got 8 and you got 0. That's got to account for something. So now you're completely trusting the devs that their vault key rate is higher during a vault event being the guy with 0 Gnome-a-paloozas now. You're trusting the devs. So it's somewhere in the middle. You gotta be somewhere in the middle there. Don't use them all. Save some. That's all I'm saying. Unless you're a dev on the team and you see the numbers behind the scenes and you know 100% that you're correct, and you're gonna run them all during the vault event because you see the numbers behind the scenes with your own eyes. A dev could be watching right now and they're snickering at us. They're like, oh, he's completely wrong. It's turned up so much he doesn't even know. La la la. 4 vault keys from 32 gnomes doesn't sound like super turned up. I would have got like 10. Or 5. Or more, whatever. Whatever more is. I'm telling you. Kim says, I usually had around 10k glory. Now you have over 100k. I think I gained like 100k too. Something like that. I didn't get like, I don't have any resource that's way up there that I notice, unfortunately. I gained like 1,000,000 gold, 100,000 glory. I mean, those sound like a lot big numbers, but I had 5 million gold and I had 400,000 glory, and like, I'll take it for sure, but I didn't have anything go too crazy. I think I gained, you know, like 500,000 souls, maybe it's like 750, something like that. A lot of souls. I wonder what my diamonds are at. I wonder if I got any diamonds. I haven't really looked at that. My gems, I didn't really notice a huge difference with my gems. Maybe like I don't know, less than 1,000. I guess I didn't get lucky or whatever. Dr. Mop says 3 and 4 are rarer anyway, judging by the cash prizes. Bougie is stress-free, though. Oh, yeah. I just don't... that's just me, my opinion. I don't want to be at the tippy top with nothing left to do. I would probably get bored of the game and quit playing it. Or start a new account and, like, try again. You know, like when I play Dark Souls, like, I'll run through it and I'll beat it. And I'm not like I'm not gonna go back into the game that I just beat and like run around and beat stuff up and in the world where I already beat the game. Like, that's the equivalent, I feel. If you're at the end of Gems of War and you're waiting for a new troop to come in just to do something new, it's like you beat Dark Souls and you're running around in the game after you beat it, like killing NPCs and re-killing stuff and waiting on something to happen. Nah, I would rather just start a new game and, like, run through the game again, instead of running around in the game that I already beat. To be fair, Cinny, we can re-roll campaign tasks now. Yeah, that's a good feature. I like that. They do good things every once in a while, and I really appreciate that they put out new content. I should be more nice every once in a while, right? I shouldn't always be mean to them. I try sometimes. I appreciate that they put out new content and that they let us re-roll tasks. But they also put those tasks in the game and they're very annoying. So they're just letting us not do something that is annoying that they made us do. That'd be like somebody telling you to bend down, touch your toes, jump in the air, give yourself a wedgie, poop your pants, and pick your nose and rub a booger on your cheek. And then later on they said, hey, you can skip this. You don't have to do that. We'll let you skip it one time. Just one time, though. You can re-roll. You don't have to bend down, touch your toes, jump up in the air, poop your pants, pick a booger, and wipe it on your cheek. We're so nice, aren't we? We're letting you skip that. We're so nice. You don't have to do that stupid thing that we were making you give yourself a wedgie. We were... But now you don't have to. We'll let you. We'll let you not give yourself a wedgie. We're so nice, aren't we? That's how it is, man. That's what a re-roll is. Give yourself a wedgie, and you can complete this task. Oh, people don't like that? Oh, well, we'll let you not do that. We'll let you re-roll to something else. You can wipe a booger on your cheek instead if you want to. That's how I see it, man. They put this stupid thing in the game that they're letting us re-roll. So it's their own fault that it's annoying and we have to re-roll. So yeah, let us skip your stupid annoying thing that your treasure hunt 60 turns 5 times. Yeah, I want to re-roll that. That's annoying. I don't want to do a treasure hunt 3 times and get 60 plus turns. Nobody likes treasure hunt. Quit trying to make us do stuff we don't want to do. Quit trying to make us give ourselves a wedgie. And then telling us, guess what? You don't have to give yourself a wedgie now. Aren't we so nice? We were making you give yourself a wedgie every week, but you can skip it. Now, we're so nice. Now you don't have to give yourself a wedgie. John, I could get Dustbringer now, but I'm not in a rush to get it, and I already have Dawnbringer. D-Rock, my bougie ass been mobile gaming, watching people stress over gems. Come on, loading screen. What up, C. Rogan? Kim Barnes would have had more, but I used a bunch trying for Mythic without success. John says, Dragor, that a fair point, but sometimes the task you get could take longer to get. Yeah, instead of giving yourself a wedgie, you gotta flick yourself in the forehead 50,000 times. Reroll wedgie. Okay, what's my new task? Flick yourself in the forehead 300 times. It always takes longer, whatever it is. It might not be as annoying. Like, giving yourself a wedgie is, like, really annoying. But flicking yourself in the forehead's not as annoying, but you gotta do it, like, 50 more times than you would have had to do the wedgie. Do not waste your resources on Dustbringer, John. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I don't have it, so I can't say. So, just forget I said anything. I don't have it. I still need that last stupid weapon component that they haven't put out for free to play yet. Unless I missed it somehow, which I don't think I did. Jonathan says, I was getting 20 vault keys per Palooza on Thursday and Friday. That's good. How many gnomes is that? How many gnomes is that? So you got 20 vault keys for like 150 gnomes, right? It's 4 gnomes per battle, and you can run like at least 6 battles a minute or something crazy, right? So 15 times 6 or whatever, like 9, I don't know. I always get the math wrong, but it's something like 100 gnomes, 150 gnomes, somewhere in there. You got 20 vault keys, but you saw 150 gnomes and got 20 vault keys. Like that, is that the rate you think is turned up? Is that the turned up rate? It just looks like a lot because you're getting a lot of gnomes. Maybe. Just discussion here. I'm taking one side. I'm taking one side of the discussion. I'm hoping others take the other side, and I hope some agree with me, and I hope some don't. I hope we all come to a middle ground, and we all are smarter in the end. And I can be eating my shoe tomorrow, but hey, maybe we learned one little thing from me being wrong. And we're all smarter for it tomorrow. Because nobody knows for sure. I'm not in there looking at their numbers and their rates, and I'm not a dev, so you can't tell me nothing, really, because unless you're a dev, I don't have to believe you. Unless you got, like, video proof of you running through the game. Here's this hour, I got this many. Here's this hour, I got this many. Here's this hour, I got this many. Then you run it outside of the vault event. Here's this hour, I got this many. And you do it, like, 10 times for 10 hours outside and 10 times for 10 hours on the inside. And you compare the numbers, and then that's just one person's numbers, but at least it's something. Then like 9 other people do it too. Just to make sure RNG didn't like just go in your favor for whatever reason. And it would take a lot of testing and a lot of people and a lot of proof. Dr. Mop At least I'm not flooded out here and have a food and a bed. John says you don't intend to, D-Rock. Beg for mercy. Hi, Cindy. I had 4 Epic 16 regular on my last run, so RNG, but the Versus and Explorer seems so much less. Verse 3 is rarest. Beg for mercy. In the Palooza, I think we get more of the trash gnomes now than on Thursday. That's for sure you do, because the new gnomes are gone. Out of there. There's a higher chance of getting vault keys, though, because they took the new gnomes out. So that's a thing. That's a good point. Now that but that's the Gnome-a-palooza. That's not the vault event. Like, that you can run the Gnome-a-palooza outside of the vault event. So, it depends how different is a Gnome-a-palooza outside of a vault event. That's what I need to know. Is it that much worse? Am I only going to get 1 vault key instead of, like, whatever? Instead of 20, am I only going to get 1 out of 100 gnomes? Just for, like, an easy number, 100, I'll say. Even though I could do 150. Well, just for an easy number. If you could run 100 gnomes during one Gnome-a-palooza. Let's say you get 20 vault keys. That's a 20% every time you get a gnome. So is it that much different outside of the vault? Like if I run a Gnome-a-palooza, I'm getting 4 gnomes every battle for getting 100 gnomes. Am I going to still get 20 vault keys, or will I get like 10? And then does it really matter if I can farm 4 Gnome-a-palooza? Like, while you're running a Gnome-a-palooza, I can farm 1? Does it then matter? Because then I could just run 2, and you can only run 1. So I could run 2 outside of the vault, and you could run 1 inside the vault. Does it really matter? Because I'll get 200 gnomes then. Because you can't get verses while you're running them in the vault event. So while you're running yours in the vault event and I'm not, I'm getting verses. So now I'm getting more Gnome-a-paloozas than you. And you're thinking you're getting more vault keys than me, but I'm getting twice as many Gnome-a-paloozas. So then when I run them, I got twice the chance outside of the vault to get vault keys because I got more than you now. I can run 2 Gnome-a-paloozas while you run 1. So it kind of evens out. Maybe. Unless you're getting like 1 vault key per Gnome-a-palooza outside the event. Then it's not. But if it's just like you get twice as many keys during a vault event, even then, even if it's true, I can still farm 1 up while you're running 1. And have twice as many as you now. And run 2 outside the vault while you're running 1 in the vault. And even if it's 2 times the rate of vault keys, I'm running 2 Gnome-a-paloozas, so I'm still getting the same. The only difference is I'm not wasting my vault event time. I'm getting verses the whole time, and vault keys, and gnomes, just like a normal vault event, and pity keys, all that. That's just like my argument, my discussion, my side of it, that I've been talking about the whole time now for 2 hours like a lunatic. That's how I am. I get ranty. Talking my way through it. I might decide I'm wrong tomorrow. You never know. That's how science is. They'll tell you one thing, and then they'll get more information, and then they'll tell you another thing. That's how it is. I just got a vault key outside of the Gnome-a-palooza. There's no reason to suggest it won't be the same, says D-Rock. That's what I think. I think a Gnome-a-palooza is a Gnome-a-palooza is a Gnome-a-palooza. Whether it's vault event or not, once you hit that thing and craft it, it's a Gnome-a-palooza. Doesn't matter what else is going on. Can be a bounty event. You hit that button, now it's a Gnome-a-palooza time. Even though, like, you can't run it during a bounty. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying a Gnome-a-palooza isn't not a Gnome-a-palooza when it's not a vault event. ED is when you can't get it up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that what's going to happen to the gnomes? When it's not a vault event and we run a Gnome-a-palooza, they're all going to have ED. They'll be shooting off blanks. The lopsided verses are intentional, says D-Rock. Beg for mercy, I did get the Sun and the Emperor from normal keys. About 200. Nice job, man. I don't even have that. Beg for mercy. D-Rock, a.k.a. the law of averages. Sebastian, Cinny, have you make your cardio? No, I haven't. I need to do that. Stroggerong says, never trust the devs and or Salty. That's the side you're taking. If you trust that their vault key rate is higher. When they don't have to, they can say that whether it's true or not because the gnome rate's higher. But when there's a gnome every battle no matter what, there's a gnome every battle no matter what, so it doesn't matter. Like, if that's the reason they say the vault key rate is higher because they can say that because the gnome rate's higher. So of course the vault key rate's higher. Of course. It's also higher because there's more gnomes. But when it's a Gnome-a-palooza, there's 4 gnomes no matter what. So it doesn't matter. $54 watching, only 32 likes. Hit the like button, please. You don't have to join the chat, but you can hit that button. Cinny, since Gnome-a-palooza event is going on, I have slacked on delves a little. Just farmed City of Thieves. Got ingots and 46 chaos shards. What a waste of time. Yeah, you gotta do it every day. Multiple times. Quickly. Wedgies of War. Dragor, now only reroll treasure hunt and dungeon tasks. John, what the flick yourself in the head? Just trying to think of something that was less annoying than a wedgie. So that's the first thing that came to mind. Jonathan, if they really turned key drop rate, you should have gotten 30 keys this last palooza. You just did. D-Rock, remember that during gnome events there's an increased chance of getting gnomes, not vault keys. Yeah, so what Gnome-a-palooza is 4 gnomes. It's the same exact thing. You're wasting. If that's true, then every Gnome-a-palooza you run during the vault event is you're wasting your vault event time. You could do that outside the vault event. Get the same results. And you're wasting time that you could be farming verses. It's a different story if you farmed 1,000 Gnome-a-paloozas on Thursday. Just because the one guy did that doesn't mean now it looks like you should be doing the same thing. They should be explaining to you the whole time that this isn't reality. Because you never know who's watching you, you know? There could be a guy that, you know, has 5 Gnome-a-paloozas. He didn't get to do that thing on Thursday. And he's watching you, and you're just blowing you're using every single one of them to try to get 1,000,000 keys. You should be sitting there explaining, this isn't reality. I got lucky on Thursday. You should probably save some of these. If you're a person that only has like 5 of these, don't use them all like me. Like, I'm too much the other way right now. Like, I should probably be running at least another Gnome-a-palooza or 2, just because I have like more than 10. I'm thinking about saving like 7 or 8, not too many. I'm thinking about maybe like saving 1 for Monday, 1 for Tuesday, 1 for, you know? Even though, hey, the vault is a month away, so you could save 1 for every day until the next vault, just to have a pet every day. I don't know. I think at any time you're running a Save-a-palooza during a vault event, if the vault key rate isn't the specific thing, if it's not specifically turned up and it's not just gnomes, then you're wasting. You could do that outside of the vault. I'm going to say the same thing over and over and over because that's what I do. I listen to my videos after. I know that I do it. You don't have to point it out. I know I say something and then I say it again. I know I do that. It's for educational purposes. It helps drive the point home. To me, sometimes just to myself. If you don't like it, oh well, sorry. I can't stop. I say the same thing over and over sometimes. At least I'm not silent, saying nothing. I think that's way worse. Vault key rates are only ever buffed when they say so, which is never, yeah. Jonathan, and a person believed that they screwed everyone at the vault by reducing resource drop rates. Hoarding all those keys won't get you what vault used to give. I know, that's what I'm worried about. John says this is a good rant. It's generating a great discussions. That's the thing I love about the live stream. Well, we ain't going to have one tomorrow. That sucks. We're 2 hours in and we're not going to have one tomorrow. No good discussion tomorrow. I'm going to be talking to myself. That sucks. Oh, Dr. Mop, now I have found 2 verses this whole stream. Rare as rocking horse poop. John, and don't forget to collect your tributes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I need to do that. D-Rock, they've never claimed that. D-Rock, it literally says what's buffed on the screen, people. Sebastian, Cinny, don't miss the Imperial Deeds and Adventure Board. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that right now. Hey, look, my screen froze. That's never happens. They don't know how to make this happen, guys. Listen to this. You hear this? That's me hitting my circle button, my X, my triangle, my directions. You hear this, devs? They can't make this happen. They don't know how. They can't repeat it. They don't know how. They can't fix it because they can't make it happen in their game. It just never happens. I've caught it on video like freaking 3-4 times. It never happens, right? Explorer never freezes, guys. You hear me? You hear these buttons? I'm not just making shit up. I'm not just faking it that it's freezing. It's freezing. I can't get out of that. I can't even move around on the screen. So watch. This is how you fix it. Ready? Go into guild chat. Because that's the only thing you can do. Go up to DC United. Hit square. Now, view his profile. Now, fight him. Now, go to battle. You have to go to battle. This is how you get out of the freezing. Now, you just retreat. So, DC just got a win for me. But it's okay, because now I'm not stuck anymore. Yay! Yay, I can run free like a wild unicorn. Whee! It's not stuck. I don't have to stop my whole stream because the stupid game sucks. That's how it used to be. I used to have to... Look! Oh, it almost froze again. That would have been funny. It hung up for a second. That's how you fix it. Without, like, restarting your game. Of course you can restart your game. But if you're on live stream, you can't... On PS4, you can't just restart your game. It shuts the whole... Oh, I used the wrong team. Yeah, the devs didn't know the fix, Dragor. The devs don't know the fix. I told them on their live stream, and they're just like, oh, yeah? Okay. Well, there you go. Oh, yeah? Well, okay. There you go. They should have been like, oh, thank you so much. We don't even know how that happens. We can't replicate it in testing. And, yeah, thank you so much, Sinnycool, for fixing our problem for us, making it super simple and easy. And we appreciate it so much because we couldn't figure it out. And we don't know how to fix it. So that now that you have a workaround and you showed it on video, and now everybody can get out of the freezing, and we don't really even have to fix it because it's super easy to get out of it. And thanks to you, actually thanks to one of my commenters, by the way, I'm not that selfish. One of my commenters told me that. I didn't figure it out on my own. But thanks to our community, thanks to the centers in the choir, it wasn't Mr. T, it wasn't Smelly, it wasn't Loot Wizard, it wasn't anybody else. Sinnycool and the choir figured out how to get out of that freezing. That they can't replicate or blah blah blah. Alright, I need a different team. Of course I'm on PS4 and that's where it happens most of the time, so that's probably why, but whatever. Gotta pop my collar every once in a while, you know? Alright, I'm almost done, probably. What time is it? I've been live streaming a lot. Looks like we're about to get a break. Remember, the break is gonna be... This would be the longest break. Remember, it rolls. So no live stream Monday, no live stream Tuesday, no live stream Wednesday, no live stream Friday, Thursday. Next one's gonna be Saturday morning. So, like, the worst time for this to happen is, like, today. But also, maybe we need a break from each other. You guys, we need to go on a break. We're going to have to be pre-recorded for the next week. Kim Barnes, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. That's close. That's close. I might. That's a might. That's I really appreciate. It's $1.99. Thank you so much. It's dollars instead of pennies. Helps so much. The ads, they barely give me anything. They give me pennies for the ads, right? Then when I do a live stream, it drops off a cliff after the live stream goes off. Not lately because of the new update. So don't, like, lately it's been nice and fine. But, you know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, always before then. Live streams, they drop off a cliff. Once you go off the air, once you're not chatting, once it's not on, once it's off the air, you get like 50 to 100 more views and that's it. You're done. So the ads that give me pennies, they barely run because it drops off a cliff. So dollars help a lot because they're way better than pennies. So $1.99 is way more than it sounds like. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Get these Imperial dudes! Oh, first day out, baby! Now we got a live stream tomorrow. Woo! Party at Kim's house. Party at Kim's house. Party at Kim's house. Bring your own beer, though. BYOB at Kim's house. Hey, I got a new gnome in the adventure board, baby. Yeah, thank you so much. I hate that I have to do it. And I hate... It's cringy, I know. And I love it. I do have fun. So it's not just like... It's just bad, like, at the end of the month, when I look back and I see, like, what happened? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I live streamed that whole week. And I was having all kinds of fun, but if you go to work, you don't go... Yeah, you can go to work and have all the fun you want, but you gotta make money, too. I don't know how to say it to make it not sound bad. That's the problem. It always sounds cringy afterwards and like I'm greedy or something, but come on, man. Like hours and hours and hours and hours every single day. That's not, I'm not being greedy. I need to like not think that. Thank you, Kim. She is now first day out. Guess what? You get to see every single video early. And you get a shout out. And you get to see the videos with no ads. I'm not gonna like say it's something it's not. Sometimes it's only 10, 15, 20 minutes early. Sometimes it's a whole day early. There's one right now for members, a Sekiro video that's up right now that I put up last night. It has no ads for every member. Like sometimes I'll do it for all the members, but like the daily Gems of War videos, if you're a tier 2 or tier 3, you get to see them early while I'm like finishing them up. So you get to see the raw video with no ads and no like thumbnail and all that stuff. So that's like the tier 2. Tier 3 I'm like working on, but if you really want, it's a video, you get to suggest me to make a video. Like if, say somebody wanted Zama teams or something, if you would become a tier 3 member, you'd say, hey, can you make me a Zama team video this month? I'd be like, yep, yes I can, because you're a tier 3 member. Whatever you need, sir. You're the puppet master. Like 1 month, Faceless One had me do a live stream, EverQuest live stream, which I had never done before. He wanted to see me squirm, but I did it. John wanted me to make a defend, so thank him for that video, the defend video. John Fitzpatrick. That video got a lot of views too, so John like helped me out more than just becoming a tier 3 member. He gave me a good idea, and my video got a lot of views. So I really appreciate it, John. I never said thank you for that. Thank you. You said thank you to me, John. But thank you, because that video got some good views, man. But yeah, appreciate it, Kim Barnes. Now you got the awesome badge, too, that levels up. I mean, look at John there with his wrench and his dragon god. If you're on like desktop, I know you probably can't see it if you're on mobile. So if some people don't know what I'm talking about, but if you're on PS4 or mobile, you might not be able to see their badges. But if you're on desktop or like the app or whatever, I think they got like John's got a dragon god badge and a wrench. Now Kim has a center badge. And they all have special emotes that they can use that are Gems of War themed. There's one poop one. Somebody should probably throw out the poop emote, because we just got the poop train. Kim's on the poop train. All by herself, but she's on there, and she's taking control of the wheel. She's got the hat. She's got the whistle. She's driving the train as fast as she wants. She's in control, though. Hey, it's all good, Kim. You ain't got to chat. Copy's not the best with chatting, but he still comes. You know? He still comes. We still like him. We still embrace Copy. Copy's not the best chatter ever, but man, he does try. He tries, and that's all that matters. So, you just don't even worry about it. I know how it is. I lurk on a lot of people's channels. I'll lurk on D-Rock. I'll be lurking on D-Rock sometimes, on Artless X Arts on Twitch. Everybody should go follow that man. He's really good at the game. Everybody should go follow Artless X Arts on Twitch. He plays Gems of War, just like I'm doing right now, kind of. Dungeon. I got all excited. There's a party at Kim's house. Somebody bring the beer. Somebody bring the pizza. Get the dartboard, cornhole. Get the cornhole. Let's like rent one of those slides. You can rent one of those slides, the inflatable slides where you can slide down it into the water. Just get one of those. I want a ping pong table. Can play beer pong. Can play ping pong. Can play pool. Let's have a pool table. Get us a jukebox. No, actually, John will sing. We'll have John sing at the party. We'll have John. We'll book John. You gotta book John. Give me your agent's number, John, so I can book you for the party at Kim's house. I need to know your rates. How much is it for a walkthrough, John? And how much do you need on the front end? How much for the back end? We need to know these things. Today is Sunday, so make sure you get the offer if you can. 150 gems for 150 diamonds. It's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. Yeah, pretty good deal. Yeah. Here's another one, 50 gems for 80 diamonds. That's good too. Pretty good there, yeah. Let's do the pet too. Hothead. I like Hothead. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Hothead. Yeah, I like that. Copy could be female. That's true. I'm sorry. Like, some people here might be. I can't tell by your names sometimes. Some people have, like, names that are... Yeah, I shouldn't assume, I guess. It's just, like, the chances are. Have you seen my analytics? We do have quite a few, like, centers / choir members / quality. Like, if we have more females, I think, than a lot of other channels do. I know that they have a couple. But I could name, like, you know, probably 5 to 10. That's pretty good for, like, a 99... We have a 95% male subscriber base, I think. It's like 91 to 96% are men. If you look at my analytics. But we do okay over here. We do okay. I feel proud of how many we got. We can have, like, diversity. Get the point of view. Sometimes the woman's smarter than the man, you know? Sometimes the woman is smarter, can see things that we can't see. They're definitely better looking, too, like, you know? They're definitely better looking than we are, guys. That's for sure. But, yeah. Good to see. And I even like when younger people come through, like, that's cool, too. I like to see everybody. Like, I want to see an 80-year-old. I want to see a, you know, a teenager. I'll see a woman, a man. Like, it's cool. Like, somebody from this country, that country. That's fun. It's cool when we got somebody from China. Like Ben Templar. That's fun. Then we got Electric Ghost. He's like 15 years old. That's like completely different. We got a man from China and a teenager from America. Like the whole spectrum. A woman from Sweden. And a printer fixer from Indiana. We got the whole spectrum. Copy, yeah. We active, bro. We ain't lacking either. So don't come through with no nonsense, because we ain't lacking. We active. Sinners don't lack. I'd rather be caught with it than caught without it. Copy. I'd rather be carried or judged by 12 than carried by 6. Bang! Bang bang. Funny PvPE. D-Rock is beautiful. I agree. You are beautiful, D-Rock. D-Rock's beautiful. Kim says your tips have helped out greatly, so I had to support. I appreciate that. I hate that it's like, I don't know. Remember when I used to be a paper boy, right? Back in the day? And I would give them all their papers. Like 80 houses or something, 100 houses. I would throw the papers out. Then I would have to go and collect my money, like, afterwards. And it always felt so bad that I was collecting money from people, but I already gave them their paper. And some people would, like, not answer the door. You know? I'm just a kid trying to get my money for the paper that I gave you. And they wouldn't answer the door. And I had to feel bad asking for it, but it was, you know? It's like when you deserve a raise at work and you feel bad for asking for it, even though you deserve it. That's how I feel whenever I'm like, well, we ain't gonna have a stream tomorrow. Passive-aggressive, old Sinnycool. But it's like I'm trying to get that paper. I delivered the paper. And now I'm knocking on the door. And you can answer or you don't answer. It's up to you. You're allowed to not answer, right? You're allowed to not answer. But I still gotta knock either way, you know what I mean? I still gotta knock either way. You can answer or you don't answer. Kim answered the door. I'm knocking on the door. Kim answered the door. I threw a paper. You give me the $2. Now we're done. Like, you paid for your paper. I go knock on your door and you don't answer. That's up to you. You're allowed to not answer. It's not against the law. But I gotta knock. That's all I'm saying. I gotta knock. So it might be annoying that I knocked on your door, but I gotta do it. I'm sorry. I gotta knock. I got at least knock. Because I delivered the paper. So I gotta at least knock. I can't be out here skipping all the houses and not knocking on the doors and stuff like that. Then why would I even throw the paper in the first place? Might as well not even throw the freaking paper if I'm not going to knock on the door every once in a while and try to get money for the paper. I'm not just throwing papers to everybody for free and then, like, going home and, oh, I can't wait till I throw those papers for free again. Can't wait to ride my bike around the whole neighborhood, roll these papers up, stuff them in this plastic, ride my bike through the neighborhood or run. I used to run. I would have a bag of a paper sack on my, like, I'd have the bag and I'd put like 50 papers in there or something, and I would run. I would run through the neighborhood throwing papers. See how fast I could do it. I used to time myself. Like, dude, you just did that in 20 minutes. Let's see if we can do it faster next time. I always try to break my record. But then after that, you had to knock on the doors. Every place that you threw a paper, you had to go knock on the door and ask for your money. That's all I'm saying. It's like, I gotta knock every once in a while. You don't have to answer. It's not against the law. And no, you might have already answered. You might have already answered. You know if you did or you didn't. We know. We marked it down. We marked it down. You already answered. You've answered before. You're fine. What am I doing? Well, I want to run one more Gnome-a-palooza. Let's get caught up, then I'll run another one. And then we'll probably be done for the day. I'll just run normal battles while I get caught up here. And then we'll... Ah, you idiot. I used the wrong thing. Cinny needs to look at chat more often, says Dr. Mop. Well, did I miss something? What did I miss? Let me know. I don't feel like I've missed anything. D-Rock says it literally says when it's buffed on the screen. Sebastian, Cinny, don't miss the Imperial Deeds and Adventure Board. I just did that, right? Because I saw it in chat. D-Rock, Baz, Drager, same. Liam Barnes, what up, Liam? Happens to me a lot on PS4. Dragor, happens on Switch. We're talking about the freezing. D-Rock, happened once to me the other day on PS5. Drager says, thanks, Cinny, I didn't know the fix. D-Rock, woo! Kim Barnes, welcome to Shout Out My Set. Shout out to my set. Venture Board Imperial, says Dr. Mop. LOL, says D-Rock. Dr. Mop says, yay! Jonathan, they screwed me on Huang Long when it first came out. Got it. It froze. Never got it. We're at World Event. It freezes and don't get resources at Raven. They lie and screw you often. Why am I still using this team? Hold on a second. It's hard to run a Gnome-a-palooza in chat, too. Yay, Kim! And then she upgrades the first day out, baby. Cinny needs to look at chat more often, says Dr. Mop. Kim says, your tips have helped out greatly, so I had to support. Well, I appreciate you. You answered the door. Now it's time to party. Now I'm barging in. Barging in like Party Boy. You guys you remember Party Boy? From like Jackass and like Wild Boys? CKY, that kind of stuff. Party Boy. I got tidy whities on. Like, I ripped my shirt off. I ripped my shirt off and my track pants off. And then I just have tidy whities on and like a tie, bow tie. And I'm like dancing. And I just barge into your house. And now we have a party. party time. Because you answered the door. John Fitzpatrick says, in the last hour of grinding Vault, I've had 5 normal gnomes plus 6 verses. Copy says, wow, Sinny. John says, no problem. Kim says, not the best with chatting, but really enjoy the crew. I already addressed that one. Copy could be female. Liz says that D-Rock is cute. Copy, Gnome-a-palooza, verse 3. Says copy. I'm glad that I read that one. Copy said, Gnome-a-palooza, verse 3. Kim Barnes also like to play while I'm listening. That's what I do, really. I do that too. Sometimes I'm listening to myself, and sometimes it's other people. Like D-Rock Savage on Artless. He's so cute. You gotta go watch him. He's sexy. He's a sexy. No homo, but... Kim Barnes says, I'm a girl for your information. I play as Kit Kat on Xbox One. Dr. Mop says, Cindy's videos helped me load, so I gave him the membership rather than buying something from the in-game store. And your McDonald's. I stole your McDonald's too, remember? You're going to get a bacon burger with a chocolate shake. Remember that, Dr. Mop? I remember. You was going to get a chocolate shake, a chalky shake with your bakey burger. And I stole your money from you. John says he's the number 911 or 999 in the UK. Kim says, we already read that. David, I wish PC and mobile had both of the offers for gems on PC. The first offer is money and the second is gems. I know, that's the main advantage PS4 has. Luckily, they're not allowed to like make us pay for diamonds for some reason. I have no idea why, because they make us pay for other stuff. For some reason, though, we get to, I think it's the tribute. I think that's how they make up for the tribute thing. That's what I always say. You see how one comment can get me off on a tangent? That's why, I'm so far behind. PS4 gets to buy stuff in the dungeon for gems because we can't take tribute as often as, like, a PC mobile person. So if I'm on mobile, I'm taking tribute. I'm doing karate. I'm taking my tribute. You know, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm in my shower. Doing tribute. Driving my car. I'm taking my tribute. I'm sleeping. I'm taking my tribute. Walking the dog. Taking my tribute. You know, fishing. Take my tribute. Playing volleyball in the backyard. Badminton. Playing some badminton. Take my tribute while I'm swinging at the birdie. I'm in the woods chopping down trees with sticks. I take my tribute because I'm on mobile, PC mobile. Breaking in a house, doing some armed robbery, Grand Theft Auto. Taking my tribute. Spinning the block, sliding on some ops, taking my tribute. But when you're on PS4, you can't do that. I gotta be at my TV, holding my controller, turn the game on, and then go take my tribute. I would have to, like, put my TV on my back and, like, some Wi-Fi somehow. Like, my PS4, I could, like, strap it to my chest. Like some body armor. Like, put a TV on my back like a shield, like a Ninja Turtle. I could do that. Like, tape it around my body. Then I could put, like, the PS4 on my chest. Like, tape that up. And then I have, like, a controller in my hands. And, you know, I guess I'd have to have a Wi-Fi, I guess. Like, a Wi-Fi signal. Maybe, like, a booster on my head or something. Like, a Wi-Fi booster on my head. Then I could take my tribute as much as a PC mobile person. If I built myself some TV PS4 armor with the Wi-Fi signal. So that's why I get to buy, like in the dungeon, I get to buy a couple diamonds with gems. Because when you take your tribute every hour, you're getting like 10 to 20 gems every hour. I get to do that like 4 or 5 times a day. If I was on PC Mobile, I'll be doing that like at least 10 times a day. So let's say you get 15 gems each time, or even 10. Yeah, I'm getting 50, you're getting 100. You're getting 50 more gems than me every single day. That's how they make up for it, I guess. I don't know. That's what I like to think. Chad says, I usually have breakfast while watching your live streams. That's why I don't chat much. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I do the same thing. Liz, you're a girl? I knew that. I knew that. D-Rock's beautiful. Copy says I'm active. Am I way behind again? Man. Hold on a second. I'm gonna blaze through the chat with the fastest voice you've ever heard. I'm gonna be the fastest reader and the fastest voice you've ever heard. Hold on. All right. Well, I got, if my computer lets me. Dang. Hey Trey, thank you, man. I don't know how long ago you did that, but appreciate you. I'm too worried about calling D-Rock beautiful still. Sebastian says, funny PvP team ever, Dragon Soul 4 times. Dr. Mop says, fierce black woman. English Mofo, the Vault events always said increased chance of Vault keys way before we got Paloozas. U7, Christina Aguilera song going on here. Liz Lawrence, love your name, Doctor. John says, I played the game Paperboy. I love Paperboy. I was a Paperboy. Chad says, my PvP defense team is Sacrificial Cow times 4. LOL, says Liz. Dr. Mop, did you ever watch Camberwick Green? Liz. I always identified with Dr. Mop. Now my daughter has the same name as Dr. Mop's sister. Trey gave me $2 and it's so cool. I love you so much, Trey. John says, come on up. We started this mini rant. John says, Trey Boboff is on the poop train. Yeah, he's the spotter again. Trey's like always the spotter. He's the man. That's why I try to spread it out. Let somebody else take the pressure off of Trey and John and Faceless One and Shanor, like all the usual suspects. If I didn't mention you, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to go quickly and get caught up here. Oh, I don't know that show, D-Rock. Will tell you I am TV ignorant. I grew up without television. Liz Lawrence says, so everything I know is from the past couple decades. Thought some people glares at D-Rock try to educate me. D-Rock says, what? Liz says, through. What's Camberwick about? Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that. John says, I watched Camberwick Green. I'm told that I remember watching Woody Top and Andy Pandy. I don't know any of those. Those must be like UK. Dr. Mop, it's a 1960s, 1970 BBC children's show, so probably too early for you. Maybe wrong continent too. Yeah, I don't remember that. Chris Pontius says, Trey, yeah. Cinny is a Chippendale. Yep, that's the idea. D-Rock, have you ever watched their movie Haggard? I think so. D-Rock. And have you ever watched CKY, D-Rock? That was like before Jackass and everything, educational purposes. It was like just Bam Margera and like all them, Ryan Dunn and all them. That was like the best, CKY. Dr. Mop, Andy Pandy was awesome, but even though I thought Lobby Lou got a bad deal, I don't know what any of that means. D-Rock, total Chad here. Chad Piemail, right on, D-Rock. Chad, stupid reasoning, really. Will Dobson, good morning, everybody. Liz Lawrence, now I'm curious. Uh-oh. Now I'm curious, Dr. Mop. I'll have to see what I can find. I love a lot of old BBC shows. Chad says, hello, Cinny, and blessings to everyone. What up, Chad Angelo? How's it going, Chad Angelo? Thank you for joining us today, Chad Angelo. Appreciate you, Chad. D-Rock, I'll download it for her. Dregor, I often go to a local Smash tournament and play gyms whilst waiting for my matches. That's a good idea. Liz, hoy boy, more education, LOL. Dr. Mop, yeah, I sacrificed at McDonald's too. Totally worth it, though. Just one Sekiro video topped up my Joy Cup. I had a BBC joke, but I'm going to hold it on to it, says D-Rock. I thought the same thing, D-Rock. John, you could probably do it better, though, D-Rock. Better than me, that's for sure. Trey says LOL. Liz says stop teasing. Trey says crying. John says good morning, Will Dobson. Did I miss Will? Will Dobson. Good morning. Liz Lawrence, Cinny's catching up. Trey says like an auctioneer. D-Rock's LOL. How are you going backwards in chat? Will Dobson. Thanks, John. Dr. Mop, I'm going to set a timer. Elapsed time was 2:31:15. Oh my goodness, I'm 3 minutes behind. Chad says, hello, Sinnycool, how are you? Hello, everyone, says Chad Angelo. Hey, Chad. D-Rock says, you guys probably still chatting to make it worse, aren't you? I have seen it. I met Bam when I lived in PA. Oh, he's doing bad right now, but he was awesome back in the day. Hiya, Chad. D-Rock says, have. Chad says, Chad Plymail. We got multiple Chads here. Another Chad in the house. I think I caught up. Kenny Mick says, anyone seen the 2002 movie Unfaithful? No, what is that? What's Unfaithful? You are deep in game today, says Vishal. Of course we are still chatting, says Liz. I think I'm caught up now. So let's do a Gnome-a-palooza, and then we'll probably be done for the day. Thank you, Trey and Kim Barnes, driving the train. D-Rock with his held back that joke. I was thinking the same thing. And yeah, I've seen I think CK. If you haven't seen CKY, and you like Bam and all them, I used to have those DVDs and they were awesome. You wouldn't dare make it worse. There's a verse. All right, let's do one more Gnome-a-palooza because that's probably. Hey, I already did that. One more Gnome-a-palooza for the road. You know, I've got like, I don't know if I have enough or not. I can't decide yet. I got 17 Gnome-a-paloozas. What if I want to run one every day until the next vault event, and also have like 3 or 4 for my pity keys? What if I want to get a pet every day? I don't know. That's why I'm saving them and not using them all. Because what if? What if? What if? You never know. Okay, yeah. That's good. You met him. You met Bam. That's cool. I've never met him. It's a very good movie. You guys should definitely check it out. I'll have to write it down. Unfaithful. Let's go, baby. I don't think I knew that you were a girl, C-Rockin'. I think you told me that. You know, it's hard to keep everybody straight sometimes. There's some that, you know, the names, like C-Rockin', like your first name could definitely be a girl's name with the C. But, I didn't know that. I did know that, but I forgot. I think you told me before. That adds another one to the stable, if you will. Is that derogatory? I don't think it is. Horses are beautiful. Big D-Rock in the house. Go check them out on Twitch. I would say Kimmy 500 too, but she's quitting. She's taking a break, so I don't want to put no pressure. I don't want to put no pressure. She's taking a break. We'll take a break from shouting her out for her channel so people don't bug her. Respectfully, maybe I'll start shouting out the other person that has been putting in work. We'll see. C. Rogan says, yep, but I swear like a truck driver 99% of the time, so wouldn't blame people thinking I was a guy. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I never know. Anybody could be whatever. Like I said, remember, let's not get on the Granny Gems tangent. Because you can be whatever you want to be on the internet. You could say you are whatever you want to be. That goes with everything. YouTube, Facebook. Don't get me on the Facebook tangent, the rant. Where people just take pictures of the best moment of every day and act like that's their entire life. I washed my car. Look at how beautiful it is. but the rest of the day they're inside like arguing with their significant other. Their kids are being really bad. The cops get called because of their kid stole something. They're getting in fights with people at the grocery store about dumb stuff. But hey, on Facebook, if you live a state away, they wash their car and look how clean it is. They're having a wonderful day. The best day ever. They're always on vacation. You don't know. They could take a bunch of pictures of being on vacation, then post one every day for the next month. Like, what? That person's always on vacation, man. They're like in Florida every week. That's crazy. And here it is. It's like all the same trip. They're just posting different pictures for a month straight. Here we are at the beach. Here we are at the aquarium. Here we are riding go-karts. Here we are playing mini golf. Here we are at the restaurant. And they just put one really nice picture up each day. So now you think they're like always on vacation. Meanwhile, they're at home in their wife beater, in their underwear, stained underwear, sitting on the recliner, watching cops. But that one picture a day, it looks like they're on vacation in Florida, making a sandcastle with their children. Come to find out, they took all those pictures in one day while they were on vacation that their family member paid for and let them come along. You know? Their mommy or daddy said, hey, you want to go to Florida? And so they went to Florida for a day or two, and they took like 1 million pictures while they were down there. So now they're putting out a new picture every day, even while they're sitting in their recliner with their wife beater on and their underwear, with their stained underwear, watching cops. Looks like they're at the beach making a sandcastle, and they're like the #1 dad. Meanwhile, they're ignoring their children at home while they post this Facebook picture. Hold on, Billy. I'm trying to post this Facebook picture from a month ago when we were at the beach. Hold on, Billy. Get out of here, Billy. Shut up, Billy. Get out of here. Go play with your sister. Go outside. I'm going to lock the door behind you. Go outside for an hour. I'm going to lock you out, Billy. But here, I'm going to post a picture of us making a sandcastle that one time 2 months ago. But I'm going to lock you out of the house while I want some peace and quiet. So get out of here, Billy. I'm trying to be on Facebook. I'm trying to show everybody that I'm on vacation right now. That's how it is, man. You can just do whatever you want. You can post whatever. I could go outside, take a picture of somebody else's car. And my grandma from Kentucky don't know if that's my car or not. Hey, I got a new car. Check it out. Got me a Hellcat. Oh, then they come up and they're like, where's your Hellcat? You're like, oh, I crashed that thing. Man, I was going so fast. I crashed it. It's in the shop. The Hellcat's in the shop, Grammy. That's why it's not here. That's why I don't have it. That's why when on Facebook, I was taking, I had one. But I was wilding. I was too wild with my Hellcat. And I crashed it into a tree. So it's in the shop, yeah. Yeah, it's in the shop. The Facebook rant. I like that one. I like that one. Well, you do like Billy. Billy, you were making a sandcastle with him that one time on the beach. Remember that one day where you went to Disney World and you went to the beach? You went to the aquarium and you went to the restaurant? And you rode on the boat? And you went fishing? And you took all those pictures from that one day? And then you go home and you yell at Billy and you tell him to get away from you and go outside, but you post the picture of you at making the sandcastle? You're good. Some people love that stuff. They love getting on there. Listen to everybody with all their fake science. Aunt Maureen told me that this don't work, even though the doctor said it do. all the doctors in the world says it works, but Aunt Maureen and all her friends, they're over here on Facebook saying that it don't work. So I'm gonna believe it don't work, because Aunt Maureen said so. Dr. Thompson and Dr. Jackson and, you know, they all say it's the other way. But Aunt Maureen and all her friends, and my sister that's married to my sister that had a kid with this guy and then got with his cousin. My sister that had a kid with this guy and then now she's with his cousin. And now she's having another child and now it's a brother cousin. My sister that has the brother cousin says that it's not true and that all her friends say it's not true and it's fake. So I'm going to believe my sister that has a brother cousin as a child. I'm going to believe my sister that has a brother cousin, that is true. Because she's my family member, and all her friends, they believe it's true. Or it's not true. All the doctors say it's a real thing, but my sister that has the brother cousin as a child, she says that it's all fake. So I'm gonna believe her. I'm gonna believe my sister that has a brother cousin for a child. I'm gonna believe her. Fake Billy love. You should definitely play inside. Yeah, poor Billy. Poor Billy. You know, that used to... when I was a child, my mother used to lock me out of the house. Did you know that? My mother is awesome, too. But she had me when she was very young. And, she used to tell us to go outside, and she would lock us out. Go play in the woods for a few hours. So this is from real life experience. I'm not just picking on Billy. My mom is awesome, so... You know how it was back in the day. You could spank your child. You could lock them out of the house and tell them to go do something in the woods. I said something earlier, cutting down trees with sticks. I used to do that. I used to go in the woods for hours and cut down trees with sticks. I would hit the tree with the stick until it fell over. And then I would go back to the house because I'm thirsty, and I would try to get in, and it would be locked. She'd be like, I'm sick of you kids, you stay outside. I need some alone time or I'm going to pull my hair out. It's like me and my brother. He was a little redhead maniac. We were like at the crappiest apartments you ever seen. You would never do that these days. Like somebody would snatch your child these days. But back in the day, go get a switch off a tree. My grandma Moo Cow used to tell me to go get a switch off the tree. My grandma Moo Cow, she used to drink Mountain Dew and smoke cigarettes in my face. And tell me to get a switch off the tree. Get that switch off that tree. I want to spank you with the switch. She never did it, though. But she would threaten. She would threaten to... She would make you go get it, but then she wouldn't do anything with it. Poor Billy Cool. That's funny. Now I wish I could get locked out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm in real life Billy. I got lost in the rant. We still on Facebook? We're in my childhood now. The thing is, she still locks him out. Go get a switch, Billy. But they never did nothing with it. You know what I mean? I was a hillbilly back in the day. Yeah. Cinny Billy. Sinbilly. Nah. Grandma Moo Cow was, though. Grandma Moo Cow was a hillbilly. One time I was, you ever get stung by a bunch of wasps? Because you accidentally hit the... I forget what I was doing. I was trying to look into a window. And I had a bat. I had a bat in my hand, like over my shoulder. And I was trying to look down in a window, and like the bat hit the air conditioner, and the air conditioning unit or something, like above the window above. And there was like a wasp nest in that for some reason. And I accidentally hit it with the bat, and like all these wasps came out, and they started stinging me in the face and the neck. Freaking hurt. Bunch of wasps. Anybody have any bee stories? You ever get stung a bunch? I got stung like 15 times in the neck. That hurt. Still remember that. Hurt. We used to have to get the switch off the tree. See, I knew there was somebody else here, you know? I never got with it ever. But it was just the threat. The threat of it. You had to go get it yourself, because she was too big and fat to go get it. That wasn't my real grandma, by the way. I would never say these things about my real grandmother. This was like a babysitter. Wasn't my real grandmother. It was like a family friend. My real grandmothers are awesome. Two Valkeys! Yeah, tomorrow we're going to do the weekly preview. We're going to do it around 8 a.m., hopefully. And, so weekly preview, and then I'm thinking about, I want to open some vault keys, but I don't know if Monday's the day to do that. Probably not. We'll figure out a day, though. I want to do it as soon as possible, even though the moon isn't in there and all that jazz. I want to do it as soon as possible in case they try to nerf the vault keys, you know? The Middle Ages. Alright, later, Chad. Sorry I missed your goodbye there. Nah, it's everybody else's brother, cousin, you know? You gotta trust that person that they got with the cousin of the brother and had a child with both of them. That's the guy, that's the person you're trusting on Facebook, right? She's a part of the discussion, and she believes one thing, but the doctors believe the other thing. But you're siding with her. Grab me a beer first. Chad's on sniper duty. Gotta keep getting the bad guys and stop the world from self-destruction, right? Yeah, you could say anything. Maybe you're a sniper playing Gems of War right now. And you gotta like, oh, sorry guys, I gotta go because I'm about to snipe some people. I think my Gnome-a-palooza's over. Alright guys, I think I'm done for today. Dang, it's 11 o'clock. So the time always gets away from me. We have so much fun. Alright, I did my dungeon, I did my adventure board. The one thing I'm worried about is my world event. I don't know if we're going to get this done. Everybody's going so hard at the vault event. Where are we at? Oh, we're closer than I thought. Somebody must have put in some work. So I'm going to do my 4. Hopefully get some Bow Ravens. I'll help out for sure. And then, I don't know, man. I don't want to point anything out here, but, I don't want to say anything. Because I'm only in, like, 14th place. It's not like I'm in first or anything, but told young Mo Ali there was a spot. I don't know if he joined or not. Because we did have 29 members. So if somebody... I tried it. Like, if you want to join this guild, send me a message on PS4. And tell me in the comments that you sent me a message on PS4. And then I'll let you know when there's a spot open in this guild. If you want. If you want to join it. I don't know. It's whatever. If you want to be in my guild, we'll take it over. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Have a good day. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Like Kim Barnes, Trey Boba, everybody else that's joined. Look at all those badges. Like, woo! So many badges. That's why it sucks when I'm knocking at the door, but all you guys are already members. So who am I talking to exactly? Nobody, because y'all already did it. Y'all already answered the door. To go back to that metaphor. Everybody here already answered the door, you know? Yeah, definitely more of a threat. But yeah, thank you for joining me, everybody. Thank you for joining me today, D-Rock, the Savage. Artless X Arts on Twitch. Go check him out. He's really good at the game. Trey. Dr. Mop. Liz Lawrence. Thank you for joining us today. Haven't seen you in a minute. D-Rock should always bring Liz. You have to always bring Liz with you from now on, D-Rock. You're required to bring another person. Everybody here must bring another person with them when they come to the stream. No, I'm just kidding. C. Rogan was here. John Fitzpatrick. Chad Plymail. Kim Barnes, the new member. Trey Bobuff, the moderator Reaper. C. Rogan, D-Rock, Liz, Lawrence, Chad Angelo. Anybody else? Trey Bobuff, John, Dr. Mop, Liz, Chad Angelo, C. Rogan. Copy was here again. Copy. He's not been causing any trouble lately. Being a good boy or girl, we don't know. They're going to have to let us know. All we know is that they are an angry English kid or an angry German kid or something. I don't know. Kenny Mix was here. Thank you for joining us today, Kenny Mix. Appreciate you. Vishal was here. Appreciate that. Will Dobson was here. Thank you for joining us today, Will Dobson. We'll do it again tomorrow, 8 a.m. EST, for the weekly preview. Dragor was here. Liz and Trey and John and Trey with a 2. Appreciate that. Dollars instead of pennies type stuff. Dropping off a cliff, knocking at the door. Liz and Doctor and driving the train. And U7 Tim was here. Christina Aguilera song going on in here. Dr. Mop English Mofo was here. I enjoyed your company today, English Mofo. I enjoyed the back and forth and the different sides of the discussion today. Hopefully we were smarter than we were before we started, maybe? Like, if you're doing a vault event, just keep in mind, just, take into consideration that maybe during the vault event you should be farming versus. Just a thought. Instead of running Gnome-a-paloozas the whole time, that may not be the reality in the future. Maybe during a vault event, more emphasis on farming versus instead of running Gnome-a-paloozas. I just think we need to turn the dial. Like Thursday was an anomaly. Everybody has a million Gnome-a-paloozas. So it's skewing a little bit. I just want to let's get back to reality a little bit here, you know? I think farming versus during a vault event is going to be a way bigger thing than it is right now. And I think using Gnome-a-paloozas when it's not a vault event is going to be an acceptable thing that we do maybe. So saving some might not be a bad idea. You could get some pets all throughout the weeks while it's not a vault event. Get some gnomes while everybody else can't. Farming versus while they're running Gnome-a-paloozas, and you're getting twice as many Gnome-a-paloozas, so you're making up for whatever, quote, extra vault keys, unquote, that they're getting, maybe, if it's turned up at all, or is it just that there's more gnomes? and that a Gnome-a-palooza is a Gnome-a-palooza whether it's a vault event or not. You're getting 4 gnomes every single time, whether it's a vault event or not. So if the only reason there's more vault keys is because there's more gnomes, then that has nothing to do with Gnome-a-palooza, whether you do it inside or outside of a vault event. Copy. Liz Lawrence, D-Rock, Chad Plymail, David Caps, Kim Barnes, Dr. Mop, copy. Liz Lawrence, Kim Barnes, copy. John Fitzpatrick. Kim Barnes became a member of First Day Out. Now she gets to see all the videos early without ads. Jonathan Guadino. Draco. Liam Barnes. Thank you for joining us today, Liam Barnes. Dragor X. We got QX Armageddon XP. Thank you, Wedgies of War. That was a good one. Yeah, would you do you want to skip this wedgie? We made you give yourself a wedgie. I can't wait to re-listen to this one, guys. Can't wait to re-listen to this one and see what I said. Because I don't know. I just be saying stuff. And then I re-listen to it. Like, oh, wow. What were you talking about there with the wedgies and the boogers and flicking yourself in the forehead? Telling everybody crazy stuff from your childhood. Beg for mercy, Krasmayo. John Fitzpatrick. Jonathan. Kim Barnes. C. Rogan. Dragor. Kim Barnes. Bobster. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today, Bobster. I appreciate you. John Bergren. Thank you, John Bergren. El Said was here. Krasmayo, Chad, Liz, George freaking Hill was here, and I don't think I saw it, but George Hill was here, the longest reigning member of the Sinnycool Sinners and Choir, George Hill. Sorry, George. I don't know. I was on a rant like the whole time, so yeah, see you guys tomorrow. But Cinny, don't forget to put your controller on charge, right? Sinnycool, everyone. Take care, everyone. Yeah. Yeah, Wolfie needs to pee. Alright, we'll see ya. Alright, so yeah. Live stream tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. EST. Weekly preview, so you'll get it sooner than usual, of course. And Sekiro later today for you non-members. The members can see it right now. So go check it out, please. There's a new community tab poll. We're running all the second place classes against each other just to give them a second chance. And then we're going to like add them into the first place ones, whoever wins. So right now there's a poll running for the second place classes. I got to do another one because there's like 7 or 8 rounds. So I couldn't fit them all. I can only do 5. When I do a poll, I can only do 5 options. It don't let you do more than 5. So we have to break it up into 2 different polls for the second place, second chance round. So this is the first second place, second chance round. So go vote in that, and then we'll do another one. Then we're going to pit all the first placers against each other, and we're going to figure out what the best class is and kind of get us some sort of order, and then maybe even do the worst classes, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, that's what's on the itinerary. Sekiro later, and weekly preview tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. EST live stream. So we'll see you guys. Don't forget to leave a like. Please subscribe. We're trying to get to 5K. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, please hit that big red button. Finger the red button, please. Finger it. Or finger the thumb. But have a great day. It's Sunday, so enjoy your day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Or later today if you watch the Sekiro and you really love me so much that you'll watch it and hit a like and leave a comment even if you don't like that game. Peace.